What's going on, guys? Come on here this morning, do a little live, probably for about an hour. Testing out this new webcam I installed on my computer. I got it in this morning in the mail, so I'm trying it out. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, see if anybody's gonna come up on here. I know it's kind of early in the morning. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? You can come on up if you want to. I got the stream in the chat. Devil, what's going on, man? Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? Okay, Rebecca, that sounds good. What's everybody up to this morning? What's that, Devil Dog? I don't know if I want to do that. Uh, Devil Dog said, Sammy, shut your face. You can hear, huh? Oh, shoot. Hey, Big Matt, what's up, man? Everybody at work this morning? Oh, shoot. Get me in trouble, huh, Devil Dog? Mm. Got some bad weather, Big Matt? I was taking my wife this morning to Walmart, and because the weather was going to get bad, and I got down there and dropped her off, and got probably about a mile down the road from Walmart, heading back to DeQuincy. Boy, I could barely see, and cars started turning around in front of me, heading back to Walmart, and I said, "Well, I hope the hell I ain't fixing to run into a tornado." So I turned around, went back to Walmart, and I set my butt put for a while, and man, I thought it was gonna blow my truck over. And come to find out, about a mile and a half down the road, they had a tornado touch down. Man, I thought my damn truck was fixing to turn over. I was scared shitless. I tell y'all, I don't want it. I think next time she's just gonna be late. That's all I can say. Because man, that was a mess. Seems like we and about that time, it was like an Amber Alert coming over the telephone and stuff, saying we had tornado warnings in Sulphur, Louisiana, DeQuincy, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Jeff Davis. I mean, they were popping up everywhere, and I'm like, man, I need not be around this mess. I need to have my butt back home. Luckily, I had my little dog with me, so I didn't have to worry about him. But I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna get myself in that predicament anymore for nothing. Wow, man. Big Matt, that's not good. Man, I tell you what, I don't know what the heck happened if we had some unstable air not act right or what, but boy, we had tornadoes popping up everywhere. It blew my patio furniture around a little bit, my garbage can out in the yard. Some of my patio cushions was underneath my back porch that I had them stacked, and then it blowed them over. I had to put them back stacked. It was a mess. Oh, Big Matt, everybody okay, huh? Man, I tell you what, hadn't been like that in a while. Yeah, Devil Dog, I did, and it turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good. I forgot to put the other I put the Uncle Steve shake on it, but I forgot to put the other shake on, the other seasoning on it. But I'm gonna do it this this weekend, or no, next weekend. I might do another trial run. That'll be the weekend right before the competition and stuff. And I talked to the lady that's putting it on, and I was hoping we were going to be able to do um, to cut all our meat the day before the competition, but no, can't. We can't open. We can't open up the ribs and everything until they're inspected. How's it going, Rebecca? Doing
It's
all right?
going good.
That's good.
Now you were asking if everybody was at work. I don't work.
I don't either. But,
I've been trying to figure out how to make a headband for somebody,
oh, cool.
and
Cool.
I was first doing it
Uh
on a
huh.
little round loom, but
Uh huh.
the edges kept curling, and I'm like, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So then I started on another one where it was,
Mm-hmm.
those longer type,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't like that one. So I went to crocheting.
Yeah.
You know, it's just trying to figure out what to do so I can get this headband made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Devil Dog. I don't know if they're going to tag ours, but I know for sure they're going to inspect it. And she also told me that they won't allow us to do baby backs, so it's going to be St. Louis cut only, or regular spare ribs. It won't be any. They won't allow us to do baby backs. So I said, whatever. I planned on doing St. Louis cut anyway.
So I'm wondering if it's Stephen or Jackie that's on the other side of that. But I'll say hi, Stephen and Jackie.
Yeah, they were on. I think they still are. I've got five in here. Yeah, they're still on. Big Mac's in. Devil Dog's in. Cooking with Stevens in. Yeah, yeah,
I know what I can do
yeah,
so I can see chat.
yeah. I'm I'm hoping we do pretty good, Devil Dog. I know it's my first one, so I'm not going to really expect a lot as far as winning. But if we're out there having fun, that's what counts. It's going to be my first one, so it's going to be a little, you know. it's going to be a
Okay.
challenge.
Okay, Stephen. What I
Mhm.
did is I put it on my phone,
Mhm.
turned the volume all the way down.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting some things done here, and I'll be trying. I
Mhm.
want to get this done so I can get this shipped out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's cool. Mhm.
And it's going to Alaska.
Mhm. That's good. That's awesome. So you've been pretty busy crocheting, huh? Pretty good, huh?
Crocheting and knitting, and
Uh huh. That's good.
mainly my knitting is on the round looms.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have a container back there
Mhm.
that has a whole bunch of scrubbies that I
Yeah.
have made on a round loom. There is over 100.
Yeah. No, there's not a lot of people on here right now, but I was going to show y'all. This is the mug that Miss Jamie made me and Devil Dog made me that I won on Gary's giveaway on one of his lives. It turned out real good,
Ooh,
man.
that
I was
is
really
not.
awesome. Yeah, it's a big old mug too. It's a big old mug. Boy, it turned out awesome. I wanted to thank Devil Dog and Jamie for this. It's real nice. Thank y'all so much. And I'm gonna be ordering some stuff probably in a couple of weeks. I appreciate it, guys. It was real nice of y'all. And nice of Gary to have that giveaway. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Devil Dog. Yep. I appreciate it from him very much. I don't know if Gary's on here. I hadn't seen him pop up yet. I'm gonna have to email him, tell him thanks again, because
Okay, Devil Dog.
well, I didn't want to not include you, Devil Dog. I didn't want to not include you.
I'm pretty sure that Devil Dog's at work with
Mhm.
his friend, and so Jamie isn't seeing this.
Mhm.
I keep wondering if this is too wide for a headband, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it'll work good. Shoot.
Because
Mm.
it's just my pattern, and the one I'm doing is I'll show it what it looks like. It's called a half double,
Mhm.
and what a half double is you yarn over,
Mhm.
go into the hole, and you
Mhm.
pull through all three.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a picture of my Devil Dog. I know that you plant peppers and all that and everything too. I was going to show y'all a picture. I went out to my garden this morning, and after this big rain we had,
I have never macrame, but I would love to learn how to do that. I think you froze. Are you coming back? I hope. Well, I guess it's up to me to keep this chat going. But yeah, I love to watch him do some cooking and stuff like that, you know. Definitely like following his. He'll be back, I'm sure. But yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes the internet goes down. I'm sure he's going to come back up here because I know I can't shut down his channel. But yeah, Rob will be back. I hope. It's kind of nicer when you have someone else to talk to, but I can keep you guys entertained. I know there's only 2 in here, but Devil Dog, are you still here? I hope you are. Are you going to come back, Rob? Yeah, it'd definitely be nice to learn to how to macrame. It's a little strange, you know? Is there anybody in here in the chat? I can see that there's 2 people here. Yeah, we're still here. We're just gonna stay here and see if Rob comes back. Because I'm definitely not getting off unless this just shuts down. Yep, we're still here, giving him some watch hours. And I know that I'm probably one of the people that's the 2 that are in here because I have my phone set up. I remember one time that I had gone live and my brother and I were on there, and then all of a sudden, okay, thank you, because I don't have his phone number. I'll go message him. Now it just says we're 1 in here. But yeah, I had to, you know, when Devil Dog was my administrator on StreamYard, that I had to come back into my own live, and then he brought me up on my panel. That was so funny. So it's important to make sure that your internet's going to be up and going. But yeah, it's kind of like, wow. Now you guys can see all my things that keep my things charged up. Kind of got a runaway StreamYard and YouTube. I'm sure Rob will be back here soon. Yeah. Come on, Rob, come back. Okay, this is a little awkward. Usually I have other people up here that I can talk to, and this will give me good learn how to talk to people. Now we got 3 in here, so who else is in here? I definitely hoping Rob will be back so I can talk to him. I think this is really strange. But I'm hoping he can come back up. But yeah. And Rob, where are you? I know he said he was going to do some some cooking and things like that. I'm sitting here making a headband for somebody and hoping that Rob's going to come back. Oh, wow. Yeah, just kind of figuring out what he wants me to do. You know, I'm just going to be here and talking to whoever that one person is, if it's me or somebody else. Definitely hoping that Rob can get back up here. Yeah. I guess there's only one person in here. I'm not sure if that's just me or somebody else, because I seem to be the only one that's chatting. Dee's Adventure. Hi, DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Right now, Rob has dropped off. I don't know if he's going to come back, but I'm going to stay here until either they shut this down. It's great to have you here. I know that I can't bring anybody up if anybody else comes in on StreamYard, but I'm kind of hoping that Rob comes back. I don't know what happened to Rob. All of a sudden we were talking, he froze, Simon, but I seem to be the only one up here. I joined his StreamYard and popped him out, but yeah, somehow he got kicked out and I'm still here and I'm not leaving until Rob comes back. No, I don't want it to be the Rebecca show. It's for Rob. You're funny, Simon. Even if someone came up in the basement, there's no way I can help him get up into the StreamYard because it has to be him. This is just gets me used to being up on someone else's panel alone, you know, and just keep things going. But
okay, I'm back.
I'm like, I'm going to try to keep this going and talk.
Sorry about that, y'all. My internet flew crazy. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm fixing to get my internet company.
Oh, I bet you are. I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep going.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Golly.
That
Oh,
was
man.
Like, oh, thank goodness. I said hi to everyone. DJ's Adventures and Beyond came in and I said hi to him. He's really close to me. He's in about 30 minutes west of where I live. So I'm hoping sometime when my car gets done, that I'll be able to, hey, let's meet up at Walmart where there's cameras, you know, so that we can get to meet up and you know, and get to know each other.
That's it.
You know, that would really be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm you know, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stay here and keep talking.
I know, Simon, it kind of caught me off guard too.
But it did.
Oh man, that's aggravating when it happens.
Oh, I bet so.
Could y'all even hear me or no?
No,
It just shut
you
off.
had froze,
Uh-huh.
and then you were gone. And then
Oh,
I was the only one up here, and I'm talking and just telling people what I'm doing, and I'm saying I'm hoping Rob comes back, but I'm not.
oh, I
You know,
will.
I put in my chat that I wasn't leaving until you came back. You
I was
know?
wondering. I said, "Boy, I hope I know how to come back." But I figured it out. I just went back in there and under in StreamYard and
Yeah.
pulled it back up.
Well, there was, like I was telling them, the
Uh,
third live that I ever did. You guys can go
uh-huh,
in if you want to go and watch that. Just
uh-huh.
I don't remember how far I was in, but Des was up on the panel, and I think somebody else was up on the panel. And
Mm-hmm.
I ended up, my internet went completely down. And I do mean
Wow.
completely. Des taught me how to put to post the StreamYard up at the top.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So what ended up happening is that I came back into my own live. I didn't come back through StreamYard because I had to use my phone.
Uh-huh.
I had ended up using my phone, and I clicked on the StreamYard link that was pinned at the top, and Devil Dog brought me back in because
Oh, cool.
he was my administrator. So that's why it's so important to have someone that you can definitely trust on your StreamYard. If you get
Mm-hmm.
completely kicked out, and
Mm-hmm.
letting them know, hey, I'm going live, and if I get kicked out,
Mm-hmm.
please come and help me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to be
Mm-hmm.
able to help me get back up on my own panel. You know, and
Yeah.
Devil Dog could have shut it. Devil Dog could have shut my live down. He could have,
Yeah.
because
Well,
he is on my YouTube, and he's not on my StreamYard now, but he is
mhm.
on my YouTube side, to be able to, if something happens, that they could shut my
Mhm.
live down.
I noticed on my YouTube uh, tab is gone. I hope I'm still getting watch hours. I hope. If I'm not, that's okay. But at least I got
But
my
you can.
live back up going.
I have noticed that they're replaying 24 hours later
Mhm.
a YouTube live for
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
It comes back up
Mhm.
24 hours later that they've set that video back up, which I thought was
Mhm.
really, yeah, because your chat is the chat is moving. So yes, you are
Uh-huh.
on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Thanks,
And
honey.
then I learned, then the next thing that Des taught me is how to, on my computer, I can
Mhm.
pop out YouTube chat.
Mhm.
You know, you basically go to the top and you click on it, and it says pop out chat. You pop out the chat, you move it over to the right, and
Mhm.
then you bring back in the StreamYard, and then you move it to the left, and you have YouTube chat right there where you're
Mhm.
seeing it in real time, which is so nice.
Mhm.
You know, but I'm,
Yeah.
like you see, I'm in my bedroom, and I'm on the iPad because the computer is not up and running today. My brother,
Mhm.
that day that he took that fall Thursday,
Oh.
his his tooth that he had in the front, he doesn't have all of his teeth because he kept falling,
Mhm.
and his tooth that's in the is loose. So he went
Mhm.
to the dentist,
Mhm.
and they put him on some antibiotics, and he's got to go back
Mhm.
on the 23rd to see
Mhm.
if we can. We're hoping to be able to save that tooth.
Yeah. Is he okay?
He
Um,
is. He is.
that's good.
You know,
I'm
he's got a pretty good sized scratch on the back of one of his hands and on the palm,
mm-hmm.
and he scraped up his nose and his face pretty good because he
Oh,
fell forward. He was running trying to catch the bus,
yeah.
and
Tripped
fell.
over his feet.
He hit this lip on the sidewalk. I told
Jack.
him, please don't run, brother. If you
Yeah.
miss the bus, you miss the bus. You can always
Yeah.
catch it later.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You
Yeah.
know, he's in his late 60s.
Yeah.
It's not good when you're getting into those ages to fall, you know?
No, it ain't. It ain't at
It's,
all. It's
boy,
dangerous.
it is.
It's. I'm glad he's okay.
Me
Just,
too.
oh man. Um, yeah. I've heard of people blacking out and falling and ended up getting a brain hemorrhage because they hit their head, and it ends up becoming a lot more serious later on. And I'm just glad that it's not that way. Thank God. It's something.
So true.
Oof.
But today, uh, a few Sunday, a package was delivered to my home. I've
Mhm.
got to get off my, as I call it, my derriere
Mhm.
and do 3 mail calls,
Mhm.
video, video them,
Mhm.
and post them up. Usually, when I go live, I just do it then. But I really need to not do that. I
Mm.
need to just go in and record, like a small video for each person.
Mhm.
Just haven't felt like recording, but I
Yeah.
need to do that because these the my friends have taken the time to send me yarn,
Mhm. Just
which
hadn't
is
got around to it, huh?
no, I haven't.
Yeah. Always something comes up when you want to do something, and you know it's the way with me. I'll go to do something and get my mindset on it and everything. Something will come up, and then I end up taking care of that, and then I end up forgetting what I intended on doing in the first place before that other come up, and it's just a it's just a mess.
So what kind of meat are you going to be cook? I'm thinking you said beef.
I'm gonna be doing in the competition. I'm gonna be doing pork ribs in the
Oh, okay.
competition. I wanted to do brisket, and they don't have a brisket category, but I could have done it brisket through the People's Choice category, but they got ribs, so I'm going to end up doing ribs, and then my buddy that I'm in the competition with, he's going to be doing something People's Choice too. So we're going to be competing in two different categories. So it's going to be
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I wish they had a brisket category because I'd rather had cooked a brisket rather than ribs. But I like cooking ribs too, so it's gonna be a challenge. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all right and stuff. It's my first competition and stuff, so I'm kind of getting my feet wet with this, and going into it, and I've been uh, private messaging the lady that puts it on every year. I've been making sure that I understand, what the rules are and all that and stuff. So making sure I don't get down there and then end up not knowing, something and or doing something you know, that is not in the rules or against the rules. So, but I pretty much got it all figured out now. So I'm fixing in about 2 weeks. It's not this weekend. It's not next weekend, but the next weekend, about 3 weeks from now. So it's gonna be interesting. And like I told my friend, I said if we don't win, uh, it ain't no big deal. I said we had fun, and a lot of my friends are going to be there that were from high school and everything. What it is, it's a benefit that they do every year, and they make it a barbecue cook off, and everybody pays a $25 entry fee, and the money goes to some family that might be having somebody dealing with cancer and needs financial help to get back and forth for treatment or medical bills. In this instance, it's somebody that it's a family that lost the husband and the dad of the family, and they had insurance and everything, but it's just we're throwing a benefit for the family
For the family
uh,
and stuff.
for any expenses that weren't covered by insurance at this time of death. So yeah. Hey, Drunken Chef, what's going on, man? But yeah.
Hi, Drunken Chef.
Oh, I appreciate
I'm
it.
not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough yarn for this to be a scarf.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
I'm not sure.
Mm,
Figure out
yeah.
something.
I have to go to the store and get you some more, huh?
No, this was a clearance.
Uh-huh.
This was a clearance yarn, so they don't have anymore.
Uh-oh. Mm. I have to go with a
But
different color.
it's not like I haven't ripped this thing out before. I could make it a little bit narrower.
Yeah.
No, because this is third try of doing something with this. Less of this yarn that I made her a hat. I'm purposely not saying who this is because I don't
Mhm.
want her to know, because I'm sending her a second hat.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Stephen told me that I could show this to you here. Let me make myself bigger. Um, can you see it pretty good, or is it in
Yeah, I
focus?
can.
He said to show me, get me to show you this. I don't know if I don't know camera.
There we go.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I went out to my garden this morning, and now I've got some this plant here. He's starting to put
Ooh.
on some flowers for some Sorrento peppers, and I wasn't expecting that for several more weeks, and it's doing that now that we got all this rain. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So it's
Oh, yeah. I
mm-hmm.
got, because I'm friends on Facebook with Al Chafe. Today's
Uh-huh.
his today's his birthday. And
Oh,
I know he goes live at 2.
huh. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, Stephen, if you want to get in touch with me, I do have my email in my about page. It is there, and
Mm-hmm.
you can send it to that picture so I can see it a little better. The hats that I make are done on a, let me see
Mm-hmm.
if I even have it here.
It
Nope.
sent me some
I don't have it close to me. But my hats are made on a round loom that I make my hats on those. With a crocheted hat, you have to know the person's size of their head to
Mm-hmm.
make sure it will fit them.
Let me see if I can get those other ones. Mhm.
I'm going to take a call from my brother.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I showed them Stephen tour. That's pretty cool. Yep. Oh, cool, Jack. Stephen, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Right? Anybody else want to come up? I've got the link in the live chat.
Yeah, my brother told me he'd be home in about an hour.
Oh, cool. That's good.
he walked himself up to the bus
Mm-hmm.
this morning
Mm-hmm.
and caught the bus so that he could go to his dentist appointment.
Mm-hmm.
My car is slowly coming together.
Mm-hmm.
He put my friend put the emergency drum brakes on,
Mm-hmm.
and tomorrow I will be picking up the brake lines, the flexible brake
Mm-hmm.
lines. There's two of them on this car, which seems
Mm-hmm.
so strange. They have the one that goes to the caliper,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have this metal line that's in between another rubber line
Mm-hmm.
on this car. I'm like, usually you have just a steel line coming in
Right.
to the one to the caliper. Well, no, not on this Subaru. They have to have basically they have this the one for the caliper, and then they have this metal line in between on this other rubber line. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why did you do this? And in fact, I found out that they only put it on this year's car,
Mm-hmm.
on the 2002. No others.
Wow.
Only the 2002. It's like, why?
Is that is that the one you were changing a while back, or is this another car that you
No, this is the same one.
same
We
one?
had to we basically, because we're on disability, we had to wait until we had money
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to be able to buy the parts.
Mm-hmm.
So and in fact, I decided not to go with steel line. I went with a zinc copper, which those lines are never going to rust because they're
Mm-hmm.
a zinc copper base. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm changing only the back ones right now, and the front ones look good.
Mm-hmm.
Simon Kennedy. I remember that name from somewhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What you mean, Simon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was thinking about Yes I Can Barbecue. I know his name's Simon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went off I on the times and the temperature on my pellet grill. Uh
Yes,
I
it is.
went off of I had a barbecue right recipe, but that I just used the time and the temperature off of that one, on his method. That's what I did with it. Because it's gonna be on a pellet grill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he met me on YouTube Police. Okay. Yeah. I knew that name from somewhere, but I just couldn't remember the channel I'd seen it.
Yes. Simon Raid, yeah. Mm.
Definitely. It just
Mm.
unhook that. I'm
Yeah,
using I'm
yeah.
using a I'm using a crochet hook that someone made for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show it to you once I get done with this row. Um, do you know Jerry at Butler Family Farm?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He
Sure do.
made me a set of pins,
Cool.
and then he messaged me and asked if I wanted crochet hook.
Hey
This.
there.
Hi, Diz.
Hey, I'm going to be turning my camera up in a second because my daughter's down here. So you know how she does not like to be on camera.
Yep.
But this here is from the wood from my tree that was in the front yard. That is silver maple.
Oh, that's pretty.
He found out something. He did black on this because I wanted, with your hands when you're sweating, they tend to get dirty.
Mm-hmm.
But he found out that silver maple doesn't take stain very well.
I didn't know that.
He didn't either. He figured, that. But yeah, that is literally from silver maple.
That's cool.
That he made this crochet hook for me. And what it has these. Let me pull that up a little bit. It has these that you can unscrew this section
and change the needle
and change the hook.
That's cool.
Thank you, Serena.
So he makes crochet pins. That's what he did.
You buy a kit of these with this, and then you have to put the metal sleeve in there. And he turned the wood that I had already sent him for this, and he sells these. He's probably not going to use my silver maple. If he does, it's okay. If he hears about this,
if there's anything left,
if he should, because I sent him 2 pieces.
Oh, okay.
I sent him 2 pieces of wood.
That's neat there.
Sorry about yesterday. You guys are gone. I'm up on big screen looking at me going, oh, they're gone.
Yeah, I had to start supper. I didn't want to end it abruptly like that, but she was heading home. I was getting behind on supper. I said I better go do it. So, but
yeah, it's all good. I knew when you're at work, you're not guaranteed. Hold on, she wants to go by me. Let's see. All right,
yeah, I gotta leave here around 3:00 and go pick her up because I brought her to work this morning because of the weather and stuff.
The wind's picking up here. We're under a wind advisory.
Oh man, I tell you what, I hope y'all don't get it Des like we did this morning.
Oh,
Boy, I tell you what, we had a tornado outbreak like you wouldn't believe.
I was watching Jared Crocker. He's down in Rivera, Texas, southern Texas. And they got the winds and the rain, and he put on the camera in the middle of the night, and he's holding up his tent, and he's got his 3 dogs in his tent, and one of them is, thanks, Simon. And one of his, Big Matt made it, by the way. What was I saying now? Oh, one of his dogs is paralyzed from the other dogs. They were roughhousing, and they pinched a nerve or did something. So he's been going through physical therapy and laser treatments and acupuncture. But he was holding up his tent because that's what he's sleeping in while he's building his tiny home on his property. And you can see when of course, when you touch the tent, rain comes in, water comes in. So you can see it along the seam. His bed's off the floor. It's a frame from Walmart, which I have the same frame and a foam mattress. So he's got one dog hiding under the bed, and the other 2 dogs on top of the bed, the one that's paralyzed, and the sister to the one under the bed. And he was just like, his coffee maker, his lamp fell over, his table. He's just trying to keep it together.
Yeah.
We're all saying, build your bedroom. Get the roof is up, one wall is up, get the other walls up, and somehow make yourself a room so you can put your tent in there if there's any way of salvaging the tent and sleep in that while the storms are happening.
Yeah.
Look at this dog.
Oh, that's cute. I like that avatar.
Yeah, that's cool there.
I bet, Simon. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
He was saying just a few miles north of him, the winds and rain and everything were worse. I don't know, Simon.
I don't know.
Did you check his authenticity?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Go to his picture down below, and the
Okay.
3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, or hover over the 3 dots, and it'll say his name, authenticity or not.
P digits. Yeah, it's
Hey,
P digits.
digits.
Hi, digits.
Yeah.
We know him. He changed his avatar.
Uh-huh.
That is so
Mhm.
cute.
I'll do that next time. I forgot all about that. How's it going, digits?
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
To me, that
Hi,
looks like
Simon.
that kind of makes me think of a Chinese crested hairless.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of.
Mm-hmm. What you cooking good today, digits? Anything? You got anything planned?
No. In fact, I think I'm picking up some Philly cheesesteaks on the way home.
Oh,
Oh,
yum. Well, you can
cool.
keep the peppers and onions. I'll take the cheese and steak. Hey, Steven.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put you up.
Yeah, we have Jersey Mike's here, but they don't deliver. And if you ask Uber or something like that, it's like another $20 to have your food delivered when it's only literally a mile and a half down the road.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of money there just for a mile and a half down the road.
For a $10 sub, it's a $30 sub. Nope.
No.
I've never used any of the Uber Eats or what. I don't know. I don't even know what they're all named, but it seems like
Mm-hmm.
it seems pretty expensive to me.
Yeah.
Like I think you get like one free delivery, and then after that, forget it.
Yeah.
That sounds good, Simon.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, Simon Kennedy.
Yeah, Tex-Mex version.
I was giving this to DoorDash 50% off, but I still don't want to pay.
Yeah.
My son's taking care of my aunt's 4 dogs. She had to drive at 2 o'clock this morning and head to Jacksonville to have surgery on her hips. Well, she got a ride to Jacksonville because her car is still at home, and so I think they're keeping her a day or two, and then somebody's got to pick her up to bring her back home, and then we're gonna make meals for her and bring them over.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, she'll be in no shape to stand in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And thankfully, she's downstairs in the walkout basement. So there's no stairs for her to go up and down, just a slight decline down to the backyard to get to her gate and to her house.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jeremy's babysitting 2 golden doodles and 2 schnauzers.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And one of them's gets excited, gets that high screech pitch, and
Mm-hmm.
will not stop. And the daughter's like, "Wow, really? Do you have to screech that loud?"
They get them started. Mm-hmm.
Well, she doesn't get the other one started. They're all girls. It's just that one's personality. When she's all excited and sees somebody, she's screeching like this high pitch, and it's like, come on. There's no need to be that excited. We're right here.
I just had it pop in my head who Simon Kennedy is. He's the one with the homing pigeons.
Mm-hmm. It just dawned on me too.
It just dawned on me like.
Mm-hmm.
You got a good memory because I would not have remembered that. But then again, I have not met Simon.
I love all animals, and just watching those homing pigeons do their thing is so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, the one person that I do hang out with is from Wales, but he doesn't hang out in here. He's got his own channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Has Ryan posted any lives lately?
Mm-mm.
Is he okay? I wonder. I'm just worried about him.
Yeah, he's okay. He goes on when he goes on, and he's been resting, and he does his little bit of shorts to the beach. But basically, And he's like, I just go when I feel like going on, because he's trying to get his hours back to normal. Because we're all late night. We're all like 8 o'clock at night to midnight, and it's already like 6 hours ahead. Well, 5 hours ahead.
Yeah. So
That's
it's like
5 hours. Yeah. So he's trying to stay on a normal time for his side of the country, of the world.
Yeah. I didn't know what his work schedule was or anything like that, So I was wondering.
He helps take care of his parents, and he's been searching for like a part timer because he helps take care of his dad and his mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I noticed he don't have a specific schedule. He just comes on when he can, So I was wondering, I hadn't seen him in a while.
I gotta stay away from jerky. Oh my gosh.
Ain't it good?
I love the honey barbecue from Stevie Ray. That one.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
I can eat this whole thing by myself in one sitting.
I know.
It's so bad.
Before
yes,
you
so bad. And then you're like going, no.
Oh,
Rebecca, you just got a compliment.
Oh, I will tell you about that. That is from Avon. And this is what's going to be surprising to you guys. I'm going to move some things so I can bring this over so you guys can see it.
Oh, cool.
Just got to be careful.
Uh-oh. No one drop out, huh?
It's okay. I got it good.
I'm not opening jerky. I'm opening something else.
Take a look inside of here. What do you see?
It's all decorated.
What is it decorated? What do you think it's decorated with? Look at the American flag.
Right.
Huh? Liberty Bells?
It's Independence Day.
Oh, cool.
This one. Now, I hope this doesn't put off too much light, but I'm going to turn it on. It's for Independence Day.
Oh, that's neat, man. That's neat.
That's cool.
So that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually keep it here in my bedroom, and then I'll take it up to the living room. Now I'm trying to find the place where there it is. I was trying to find where this see how that's notched out. I'm making sure that that thing is there.
You made that yourself, Miss Rebecca?
No, this my mom would buy these things from a lady that did Avon stuff. And it was a few of the things that I ended up keeping. I also have another one up front that's a Christmas tree that's in this same kind of globe. That's what it is.
That's neat there.
So for
that's lovely.
For the month of July, that thing will be lit up. Not all the time because I don't want the LED bulbs to go out on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I have here in my room, just to keep it safe.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. It is very, very pretty. I need to clean the globe on it. Constantly getting dusty. Beware of the dog. In fact, I was back here working on what I'm working on right now, and the dogs barked, and I got 2 boxes. So now I've got 4 things that I have to do mail calls on, and Des wants me to just do one individual for each person. And I should. I should appreciate what these people have sent me. I really should. So.
Yeah. That's cool.
I want you to do only one of what?
Well, see, I got.
What did you blame me for?
No, I didn't blame you.
I thought you said Dad only wanted me to do one.
What? No, she wants me to do mail calls. Where video it, put it out there.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
going
we
to do one thing for each person instead of doing a mail call for 4 people.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
That
what
way
I'm
you
gonna,
got stuff to put out.
yes. You know, so people will follow. So I'll record it, get it recorded, and because I got 2 more boxes today.
Wow.
2 more.
Nice.
I am in Missouri.
I'm in Florida. Rob's in Louisiana, right?
Yeah, I'm from the southern part of Louisiana.
Yeah, he's in Louisiana.
Probably about 30,
Okay.
40 miles from the coast.
Oh, so you were around when Katrina hit, were you?
Yeah, I was more west of where Katrina was, and then we got Rita. After Katrina hit, we got Rita, a direct hit. It come up, when I say a direct hit, it come up Sabine Pass, but the place that we evacuated at Toledo Bend, it come right. We just went further north up, and it followed us, unfortunately. But yeah, we had some trees down and stuff like that, and I had a little storage building that I had for my shop at the time where I was living further up the road here. It got the back half of it got destroyed, but
Yeah,
and stuff.
they always call the Missouri the show me state.
Show me state.
Show me state.
Yeah. So how far do you live from Branson, Miss Rebecca?
From Branson, probably 2 hours south from where I live.
Y'all ever go to Silver Dollar City and all
I
that?
never have.
No,
I never have.
you never have.
Nope.
Oh, cool. So y'all get snow where y'all at, huh?
Yes, I do.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I'm right in the middle of the state. You know, so yes, we do get snow here, and I have gone out on my porch or through my screen, my storm window. I will show the snow that we have out here. Haven't I, Des?
Wow.
It does snow here. It does snow here.
Yeah, we get dandruff shake. We had like 5 or 6 snowflakes, and everybody's like peeled at the windows. Oh my God, it's snowing! I'm like, where?
Yeah, we get snow over here in Louisiana. Everything shuts down, schools, everything else. And my aunt, her brother lives in Alaska, and he said, "Good Lord, y'all get 3 or 4 snowflakes, and y'all shut everything down." I said, "When does y'all school shut down in Alaska?" He said, "When we have a complete whiteout." And he said, "Then we'll shut down." He said, "Other than that, we just put everything, snow chains on everything, get
No
out,
change, snowmobiles, and
get
go.
out." Yeah.
Yeah. Up north,
Yeah.
the only time
These-
we have to close because in the city, kids walk to school a lot of times, and if the snow is really bad, you have to clear sidewalks, and the only place to put it is along the edge of the road and the sidewalk. Or if the sidewalk has not been plowed or cleaned from like residents or the storefronts, then the kids walk out in the street, and it causes kids to get killed. Kids have gotten killed because of bad driving. So, because people are in such a rush, they don't pay attention. The kids are walking to school on the edge of the road. It's very, very sad.
Yeah, it's something. I'll tell you. Yeah, we don't get it, but maybe every 4 or 5 years here. Used to be every 10 years, but lately with all this weather doing its crazy stuff, we get it about every 4 or 5 years. We'll get them. We'll get some snow. You know. Yes, yeah, we're
I
on
am, but I'm Southern born but Northern raised. And I would love to go back up northeast or middle of between here and the northeast, like Virginia, North Carolina.
Yeah, the South is not budgeted for all that equipment and salt.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
I want mountains and lakes and fall colors.
I used to work for Walmart, and one time we got a bunch of stuff in the truck and garden center, and we got a whole load of snow blowers, little portable snow blowers, dropped off at our store. And I come in the next day, and we were taking up freight, and I went, "What is this, guys?" I thought it was a chipper of some kind.
Right.
We were unpacking it, and it was snow blowers. And we ended up calling Bentonville, Arkansas, and they said, "Hey, somebody's missing about 10 or 15 snow blowers, about 4 or 5 pallets. Y'all might want to come get these." And I said, "We can't clearance these. Ain't nobody going to buy them." So they ended up coming back up and sending them up north.
Mm-hmm.
It cost Walmart a lot more money because they had to send a truck down here to get them and then bring them back up there. But I think they ended up bringing them to Missouri or Tennessee or one of them up there.
It's crazy that you guys don't get enough snow there. There's no way.
No.
I wanted to bring some ice scrapers though.
Uh-huh.
We get ice on our windshields in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I was lucky.
yeah.
I found one at a garage sale for 25 cents.
Mhm.
I'm sure that person regrets selling it.
Yeah. Probably the next day they had ice on their windshield.
This is a lot of people don't realize. I have ice scrapers that are brass ice scrapers, and they had to stop making them because people were using them to chip the ice off. You don't do that with a brass scraper because you're going to break your windshield. But I still have one of those and use it on my car.
Yeah, I think
Simon, hold on. I think wherever you go, as long as you treat people good, they'll treat you back good. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to do with being southern or northern.
Yeah.
Because I've been in some southern areas where people were not nice at all, no matter how nice you were.
Yeah. 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 I know that.
You know what? I'm going to have to rip this back out because I don't have enough to make 20 inches. And this is all I have left. So I'm going to rip it back out and make it like 4 inches wide instead of 7.
Ooh, Lord.
And see if I can.
I hate when
maybe
things like that
5
before, yeah. I got to do a mail call because of my mug I got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love
this
this mug.
go mine.
And then Nikki on the other side, Gary's doggy. I won it on one of his giveaways. I was so excited for that. I got a coffee mug with my logo on it. And Nikki. So I'm gonna do the mail call for that, and then my Temu hauls, and then I'm gonna probably do a double video of two people, because Jesse and Lacey from Lazy Days Ahead, I won a giveaway. I'm just waiting for the other package to get here, make it into all 3 into one. Exactly, Simon.
Well, there was one that someone had on Scott's Live. I've got to remember all of this. On Scott's Live, that what was her?
Hold on, I gotta mute.
Grace and Fire was gifting a couple of skeins of yarn. Or skeins. Some people say skein. I say skein of yarn, and someone else won it. And I've got to go back and remember who that is so I can tag that person. And they gifted them to me.
That's cool, huh?
It is. And also, and then Purple Wicks sent me 2 packages from 2 different people of yarn. And then the other one was from Making It Home. Or no, I've got it. I've got the box up there. That sent me some yarn also.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it's all about yarn. And then Jamie, I've got a book that Jamie sent Jamie I want or something like that.
I just got an update on my aunt. She came out of surgery a couple of hours ago. She's going to stay at the hospital overnight. So my son's going to stay over at the house with the dogs overnight, which will be good because with that storm coming through tomorrow, he might as well stay there, you know.
And so y'all going to get tomorrow what we got today, huh?
Yeah, the wind's already starting to pick up, and it's cloudy. Like I went to the other side of town. Well, partly on the other side of town, halfway point, and it was like partly cloudy, more blue than cloudy. But when I left on this side of town, it was like cloudy, and then when I came back to the side of town, it's cloudy.
Ooh, that is so neat to see those pot belly burners. They are so pretty.
That's cool. That's really cool. I'm watching a channel on YouTube at the moment. It's filmed in West Virginia. A lot of old time stores. He's documenting like a pharmacy where you can sit and have lunch while you wait for your meds. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would hang. It's like I think that's where like the locals hang out too. You know, you have your favorite little restaurant, mom and pop store, whatever it is, and everybody knows you, and you know everybody, and you get the local gossip of what's going on. I would be there.
Yeah, a lot of those soda jerks were also your pharmacists back in the day.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's for sure. I remember when I lived in Annapolis, Maryland for 2 years. I worked at a deli, and you had your regulars every morning come in for their breakfast and their lunches because we stayed open until like 3 o'clock. So we would be, I would be making all the turkey, salad, the ham salad, the egg salad, the tuna salad, chicken salad. I'd be the one that would make it and cut up all the lettuce and tomatoes for the sandwiches, and you're not going to be able to unless you're a mod. And so I got to do all of that and sit there and talk to all the local people, you know, and hear their stories and all that kind of stuff. And they took good care of me. Let me tell you, my boss was amazing. Just name the name of the channel and I'll try to find it. I know I don't think am I? No. Am I a mod?
I'm a mod.
No, I'm not.
I don't know how to do it.
Let me see if I can.
Hold on.
Do it.
Well,
okay, I am a mod. So.
Oh, okay.
I just need to know what the name of the channel is, and then I'll go searching for it.
Now you guys get to see me rip something out. Like I need to make.
See, you do that. Steven's not a mod. What?
Oh man.
Just click on the. Are you on YouTube?
No,
you have to do it in YouTube.
Yeah, when it killed my live a while ago, it took my YouTube tab with it.
Yeah.
It took my YouTube tab
Simon.
with it.
The other Simon, duh.
I'm a mod.
Yeah, but see, the other Simon is watching the channel, and I said to mention the channel, and I'll help look for it. Since I'm a mod. That's okay. You're allowed to slack off a little bit. I do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm there for support.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also there for blocking if people are out of control. So I'm bad when it comes to links unless I can get the name of the channel and I'm given permission.
Surprised I hadn't seen Gary pop up yet.
Okay, there it is. The Appalachian. I watched that channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to that channel already.
There it is. Look at that. I put the Appalachian and it came up.
So Rob, did that storm that come through do any damage or?
It blew a couple of things down around Sulphur. I'm probably going to be able to see more of it at the news tonight. It didn't do any damage at our house, but like I said earlier before I don't think you were on my live. I had to drop my wife off at work. I brought her to work because the weather was getting bad. And I went to leave Walmart, and I got about a mile down the road, and it started getting bad, and cars ahead of me were turning around. And I said, "Oh Lord!" I said, "I think we're fixing to drive into a tornado or something." So I turned around, went back to Walmart, and barely could see with the rain and everything. Well, I stayed put at Walmart parking lot, and man, I thought that wind and stuff was going to blow my truck over. Golly, it scared me. And come to find out, about a mile or two down the road, a tornado had touched down from where I was at the Walmart, and it took out some above ground swimming pools and stuff like that. So I must have got the effects off of that tornado, because man, it was bad. Um, I hadn't been scared like that in a while, being in that truck, and I didn't have my wheelchair with me, so I couldn't go into Walmart store, so I had to ride it out in my truck. But I wanted to get off that highway, so at least I was off that highway, and wasn't driving in the middle of it. I was just sitting in that parking lot. But I don't care to be scared like that no more. It wasn't a good feeling.
Yeah, I subbed to the channel, so I have it there.
It is they took us into this old place where they were showing all these different things. It was really, really cool. And it had closed down the store and hadn't sold any more things out of there in a long time.
Yeah, and I just saw when it says had not been open for 2 months or something like that. Yeah, the old general store. Ralph Robertson, absolute legend.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely check it out in between seeing everybody else's videos and catching up. And I gotta do some filming, and Al's going live in an hour, not even an hour.
Come on. I might go check that out. Al,
Yep.
which Al, Dave?
Al Chafe,
Oh, okay. Okay.
my back's up. Yeah, he's going live in 52 minutes.
Cool.
Every Wednesday at 3 p.m., which is 4:30 his time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so funny.
Is he a homestead channel, or is he a barbecue channel, or?
No, he's backwoods, hiking when he can get out, that kind of stuff.
Oh.
And right now on his channel, he's been building little models and stuff like that he gets from Temu.
Oh,
So
okay.
he built a ship with the different sails on it and everything.
Oh,
He's going to be making a tank soon, I think.
That's that little wooden ship he was building a while back.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He got the sails up last week. He says he still wants to get some more wind sails because there's a couple more sails he wants to put on there, but they didn't have enough material. So he's going to find some material, and then I think he's working on a tank or something today, possibly a tank. We'll see.
He was working on these little animals, wasn't he?
Well, I didn't see it last week, so maybe he is. I don't know. I just remember 2 weeks ago he was working on the boat and he was talking about doing a tank.
This is 5 inches wide. I think that should be wide enough, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it for? So, yeah.
It's making a headband.
Okay. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, all headbands don't have to be thick headbands. Wide headbands. They can be, as long as they keep your hair back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's all
Well,
different
it's more for to keep your ear warm and to put on to keep your ears warm.
Oh, I don't know. No, I think that'd be more like for your hair to stay out of your face, so you can wash your face and everything. More than I think it might be too narrow for your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Where's my? Oh, there's my headband. It's up there.
Hey, do you have any drum smokers or I'm thinking about getting me one.
No, I don't. I don't have a drum. I have an offset. That's the other
Yeah.
than my Weber. I've got the offset, and then I have the pole behind.
Yeah. What brand of offset you got?
Uh, Hold on.
I guess I can add myself.
Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. I didn't see
Hey,
you.
Gary.
Let me
Hey,
move
Rob,
it down.
Becca, Des, Digits.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Gary?
Well, I'm just taking a break for a couple minutes. I can't stay long. House is flooding over here, and I'm just having to deal with it. Me and Tammy. Tammy happened to be
Oh,
staying.
that's right. Mississippi got hit really hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephen and Jacqueline. Simon Kennedy.
I was watching Ryan Hall y'all earlier, listening to him working. I thought about Rob because I saw that it was going through Louisiana. Then I started thinking about Gary because going into Mississippi. I don't know exactly where you guys are in the state, which is fine, but
I'm in Florence, Mississippi.
just want everybody to be safe,
Set in Rankin County, just outside of Jackson. But it's the water's coming into the house.
No,
So,
man.
Oh, wow.
I just went to the store and bought another wet dry vac, towels, mops. What is that cleaning stuff? Some bleach and some.
Yeah, because you don't want to get mold.
Well, as bad as it is, I think we're going to have to call the insurance company. Although I don't think Tammy wants to do that.
Yeah, but you might have to replace the drywall if it's going up into the drywall. If you don't get a humidifier or dehumidifier or whatever it is that helps extract it, you're going to have mold in the house, and it's going to cause more health issues than anything else. Right. Asthma and all sorts of things. You want to. It's almost like when Katrina hit, and some houses didn't get demolished, but they had to, or flooding zones. They had to take half of the drywall to a certain point off, and let it air out and dry before they can sheetrock it back up again.
Right.
So I would definitely talk to her about that because your guys' health is the most important thing.
Well,
U.S. National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for Tallahassee in effect until 9 p.m. tonight. Lovely.
Apparently, I got 2 box fans, wet dry vac, pine saw, Clorox. Hang on, I got a phone call.
Go ahead and get it. Here, let me Alexa Jeremy for a second.
Wow, that's not good.
No. Man. I tell you what, that weather's something.
Those storm chasers. If I went back, I might have gone into meteorology. That stuff is amazing. I mean, it does so much damage, and it's sad when it happens. But
yeah, I know. Something, I'll tell you, man.
It's pretty incredible.
I was watching them on YouTube this morning when they were going through, and we're having that tornado outbreak along our Gulf Coast, and man, that stuff they were breaking out left and right. I'm like, golly, man.
Yeah, we had one in this area about 3 years ago, and it was at night, and so my wife she stays up for that and listens to everything, and I went to bed, and she got me up. She goes, "It's coming our way. We gotta." So we got into the middle of the house, and I laid down, and she goes, "Are you going right back to sleep?" And I said, "I've got to work in the morning, and I pretty much have done everything I possibly can. I mean, this is my day to go. This is my day to go. I'm not going to be able to stop it."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I said that, and not knowing that one of my friends that I work with had his wife and his 3 girls thrown in a tub. He's jumping on top of them and with a mattress, and their roof gets pulled off their house. You know?
Oh man.
Scary.
Hey, y'all, I got to go. I just wanted to come drop. Eddie had told me that you were live, so I wanted to come up and say hey and let you know what's going on.
Okay, Gary. We'll be praying for you, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be
Get
praying
all
for you.
that stuff cleaned up, man. Be thinking of you guys.
Well,
Thank you, Gary.
there's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff. So, and it's not just that. It's unweather related. I'll try and hold a live at some point.
And bottled water too.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Okay,
All
Gary.
right.
Okay,
Thanks.
Gary.
Bye, man.
Wow.
Ours too, Stephen.
Yeah.
Ours too here in northern Florida.
What's
I'm
that?
just thankful. Hurricane season starts June 1st until November 30th.
Yeah.
Like 6 months. 6 months of worrying.
Definitely.
I know. The 6 months of hell, huh, Des?
Oh yeah, and I don't have a generator or anything, so that's my biggest thing concerns me because of my food in the freezer. One year I lost everything in my refrigerator, over $200 worth of food.
Yeah, when Laura come through, we lost about $200 or $300 worth of stuff, and the insurance said like, "Oh well, you know, you
Yeah.
have a $15,000 hurricane deductible. We can't help you." And I'm like, man, I thought I had I thought I had more than what I actually had when it comes down
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Mhm. State Farm wasn't good neighbors. That's for darn
No,
sure.
yeah,
No.
exactly.
Yeah, and a lot of people said in Allstate they
No,
weren't.
Simon, I don't.
Yeah, they weren't good they weren't in good hands with Allstate either. Some of them weren't. But I guess you find out what you really got when it really counts, you know?
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And then
For
our
sure.
insurance commissioner shortly after that retired.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that I don't like about being in the South is because you lose power, you're screwed. My French, but you're screwed because you have to have a generator or else. If you lose
I'll be
power
back.
in the wintertime, okay, if you lose power in the wintertime, your food can at least go outside and stay cold. Even though you're cold inside, you can huddle under blankets and put extra long johns on, a hat, gloves, sweater, jacket, and make it through.
Mm-hmm.
If you're lucky to have a fireplace or a wood stove or something, that's great. But food-wise,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we experienced it all, Simon, over here. Hurricanes, tornadoes, power outages. Ice can get on the power lines, snap the lines. Trees can be top heavy or heavy with ice and snow, and that can break lines or fall into people's houses. Bad rainstorms in North Florida. I mean, in Florida itself, we're a sand barge. So, the trees get soaked from too much rain. They start coming out by their roots, topple onto people's homes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
the South is mostly sand.
Yeah.
Des, do you put blankets or anything over your refrigerator when the power goes out?
No,
That might help just a little bit, keep it cooler just a little bit longer, which is just insulating it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I've got a cooler that I got off of on clearance, and I have my my wash machine if I need to throw ice in it to put some things in there. But I'm gonna try to keep my freezer closed as long as I can. But that's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Because I
Oh
went a
yeah.
whole week without no power, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a cook stove. I didn't have anything to cook. Way to cook anything. I had a grill, but didn't know how to use it. My neighbor behind me, I brought my eggs to him, and he boiled up eggs, so we'd have some eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and brought in my kettle so I could have some instant hot coffee. Because I was like, I am not functioning without coffee. It's bad enough I have no power, but I need coffee.
You go
So
without
this year,
power. That's it, huh?
yeah. So this year I bought. I mean, a couple of years ago, I haven't used it yet. I bought a camping stove with 4 of the green canisters, and
Mm-hmm.
then I bought myself a French press, so that way I can make coffee that way with my perk coffee. So I'm like, I'm good in that regard, and
Mm-hmm.
some powdered creamer too for backup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man. I'll tell you what, it don't take long to get our power knocked out, and
no,
we've been without it 2 or 3 weeks, and that's pure D misery though.
oh yeah. I think
Because
the last time we lost it, we sat in the car with the AC.
mm-hmm,
And we would turn the car off. I can't do that with this car anymore because this car is just like it sounds like it wants to throw a rod in the engine.
mm-hmm,
And I'm trying to milk it for as long as I can because my cousin's not putting any more money into this car. We've put so much money in the car, it's not worth the blue book value anymore. It's
yeah,
way over that now, and we're not going to get it back. So
yeah,
we're trying to milk it a little bit longer with
mhm,
the 200,000 miles on it.
yeah, yeah. That's what I did with my wife's Jeep. I put a new engine in it. I know, which I called my insurance company and I told them, I said, if this thing's totaled, I said, am I going to get some of my money back on my engine? And they said, just keep your receipts on your engine and we'll prorate it by the mileage. And I'm like, well, you're pretty much going to tell me I ain't going to get nothing for it. But,
Right.
used to, you'd say, well, I just trade it in because I'm not going to get anything for it. I'm going to put more money in than what it's worth. But
Yeah.
nowadays, with everything being so expensive like that, there people are telling you from a budget standpoint, not the car dealerships, of course, but they're telling you, it's better to just repair an older vehicle than it is to buy a new one in some
Yeah, I
instances.
can't because it's going to cost thousands of dollars. That rod is going to get ready to go. Plus, it's
Hmm.
been in so many accidents. Like I was a car in the middle of a 3-car accident.
Hmm.
So I got hit from behind and pushed into the car in front of me, and so there's all sorts of damage from that we didn't see. That's not going to be repaired. When I put the car into the shop, there was issues, but they're like, "Oh no, it's fine." Well, my tire rod needs to be fixed. I need a tire rod.
Hmm.
I It's leaking the power steering and the oil, and we've had that fixed. We've
Hmm.
I just went and put had it checked today, just because my light kept on coming on. I have plenty of oil in the car, which means there's a low oil. What's it called? Low oil
Low
pressure.
oil pressure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it's like I need somebody who's a mechanic and that just that will I'll make him a meal and buy him a case of beer and be like, can you fix this for me because this
Yeah.
car, just give it to me a little bit longer. It's missing 2 handles on it. The 2 door handles are gone, but it gets me to the grocery store and it gets me to the cottage.
Yeah. I need to find you somebody that won't charge you $125 an hour.
Yeah, exactly. And plus the parts and everything else. So it's just because I don't know how much that's going to cost. It's crazy.
You try to
Well,
buy aftermarket if you can.
Hmm.
it was kind of like when I bought that Toyota uh,
Man,
the car that I bought.
yeah.
I knew there was a brake problem. I knew that. And I noticed that when we filled up the master cylinder that it was leaking from there. But I didn't fill it up enough to bleed the system, and it was the lines that were bad. So now we're starting to get all the parts together, which tomorrow I will have everything. And the brake lines will be replaced.
Yeah, it's different when
Everything in
you
the back,
know.
everything in the back will be replaced.
It's different when you know, but because of the car being in accidents and stuff, everything is out of whack underneath, pure and simple. And it's just you might as well just try to milk it for as long as you can. I mean, this is a 2005 Hyundai Tucson with 220,359 miles or something like that on it. So it's leading a long life, but with all the damage to the frame and the undercarriage and the rod and the steering, I call it the steering wheel, whatever, to turn the steering wheel. What is it? The steering rack, like a pinion or whatever it is. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. It's continuously more and more and more money. So. Yeah, I just want to get it to last as long as I can, and especially with my cousin going out of the country for 3 weeks, I need it to last as long as it can.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm the other midwife secretary. I feel like I volunteer for those to be a secretary there, so it's like without me there, she can't do it. She can't do office and clinic. We get about 10 people a day. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way you can go between two positions like that. There's no.
No, because you got to answer the phone, you got to scan, you got to do birth certificate, and you got to do. Once you do a birth certificate from a baby, you have to do the infant physical, the hearing screen, and send them off to all they need to go to. Then you've got clinics. You got to do the stuff in the kitchen for the urine. Then you got to go do clinic and draw blood and all that stuff. And if there's blood draw to be done, then you got to label the blood draw. Then you got to do the slip and put it in and contact for pickup. There's just a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
The joys of motoring. Yeah, the joys of motoring would have been great if it was like a 60s or 70s car that you can look under the hood and see where everything is. Not now with all the wiring. And and room to fix it. And there's no room to fix it, and there's too many dang electrical wires in that engine.
Well, it's the computers now that have to be reset and everything else. I remember getting out of college, and I had a pretty decent job, and I still had the car from college, well, actually from high school, that I was riding around in, and it had no air conditioning. And it was right in the middle of the summer, and I turned right into a car dealership and drove out of there with a brand new car. And, you didn't have a wife, a house, and all this other kind of stuff that you had to do expenses on. But I couldn't even think of doing that now.
Yeah.
No.
I miss the old cars with the windows, too. Because at least you had that little window that little triangle window that, the cars had. If you didn't have AC, you could turn the window in and at least get some kind of air in your car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I take if the motherboard goes on my car, I lose my heat, my defrost, and my AC because I can't turn it past 3 on the low, medium, higher. So I have a water bottle to squirt my wrist and put my hands out the window to cool off.
Exactly, Simon.
I knew where like the spark plugs were. I knew where the air filter was and the oil filter and where everything was under the hood. Now it's like I go to find the battery. I have to take this thing off the top of my car to get to the battery. But then there's the intake hose that's there that's not tight. So you got to move the intake hose to get to the battery and then put it all back together. And of course the engine light comes on because the intake hose is loose. Because you can't tighten it because you can't get to the battery otherwise. It's like bad.
Yeah, you usually have to take apart quite a bit to get to what you need to fix. So
yeah, the battery used to be like over on the left hand side or the right hand side, and you just open up the hood. There it is. Take off the cap, look at it, whatever, fix it, whatever. No, now you have to take off this whole piece off the top and move the intake hose and get to the battery and.
Yes, they do.
Unfortunately, it pollutes the air, but at the same time, it's cheaper for us pocket-wise, and we can do our own mechanical seams on it.
Yeah, but them smog pumps on those engines make them engines run rough too. I've got a truck right now that's got a check engine light on because of a smog pump, and it would be about $300 or $400 to put a new smog pump
My
on.
engine light's been on for 5 years. No, my engine light's been on since before I got the car from my cousin. And I mean, it's still her car, but I've been driving it for like 7 years. So the engine light's been on since that. But when we've changed, we thought it was the gas cap
Uh-huh.
because that could nope. We replaced it with new gas caps. Then we thought it was something else. Nope, it wasn't that. But then when I took the battery off to put in a new battery, and then we took everything off and unhooked it and put everything back together again, the engine light was gone. So I think it's that intake because it loosens, throws the engine light on. So
Yeah, I had them reset mine, and then not even 2 weeks later, it come back on again. And I said, well, what I'll do is I'll just get them to check it and make sure it's the same thing when I do go in to get an oil change and just be done with it. You know, I'm not going to put a $400 smog pump on it.
Yeah, they say I have a leak. Well, yeah, it's the intake hose on my engine. It's not tight.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get you for a couple of $100 to fix that, you know.
No, I just took it to I just went to AutoZone. They put it on the machine. That's what they told me. It's like this is the only thing that's coming up. It's like, okay, I know what it is. It's the intake hose. We can't tighten it because we can't get to the battery. It's got to be unconnected. You know, it's not. What is it? The thing that goes around and connects and makes it tight so everything stays together.
Hose clamp.
Hose clamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go start supper for my brother and I. He's bringing home some green peppers.
Supper. It's 1:32 over there. What the heck are you making at 1:32 when supper's around 5 or 6?
Well, it's because it needs to get cooked. He's bringing some peppers. He's bringing some green peppers home.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll make some stuffed bell peppers.
No, I've got some chicken breast that I'm gonna probably cut up and do something with that and make us something. I will enjoy supper tonight. But yesterday, the day before, I made I had cabbage, so I sauteed that cabbage with onions and the chicken. These chicken breasts were this thick. So
did you see my new?
Ooh, that's beautiful. That's my favorite color. That is beautiful.
We had to take it off the door because tornado. So we brought down the cow picture and we put the wreath up.
And my dogs barked up front. They probably need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna leave you playing on my phone and I'll talk to you guys
later,
later.
Rebecca.
Bye.
All right. See you later, Rebecca. Thank you for coming in.
And now there was 3.
We still got 5 in chat though, so we're doing.
No. I mean up here. There's plenty down there. We like them all down there. We like both Simons and we like Steven if he's still here. And Eddie if he's still listening. He could be lurking for all we know. Because they don't show everybody that's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to the other side of town, did some errands, came back. Well, then there's 2 because I'm an extra person. Because I have YouTube open and StreamYard.
That's good.
I do that all the time. There's nothing wrong with being an international viewer. I have a few of those too. There's Steven. See? Steven's here. Yes, I can barbecue. Simon, are you still here? Lurking? Lola. Chill. We brought in.
For you.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just saying hello to S&J.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, S&J. Where's he at?
The bottom.
Steven Jacqueline.
Yeah.
I'm thinking S.J. Cooks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too at first.
I'm like, where?
Yeah. Me too, Simon. Me too.
That's funny. Oop, I forgot to hit the thumbs up. Hit those thumbs, folks.
Yeah, I appreciated it.
Don't be
Yeah.
a Des.
Like and share, please.
Like
Try
and
to get
share.
the watch hours out of it.
Rob, what about you? You been cooking anything lately?
Well, I've done my rib run Saturday, and yesterday I made sloppy joes, and we're gonna have sloppy joe leftover sloppy joes today. I don't know what I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I'll be cooking something, I'm sure. And then the between the ribs and the sloppy joes, I cooked. It was I think Sunday. I fried some shrimp and French fries. So doing some pretty good stuff, you know.
Yeah, we had egg
Just
and cheese McMuffins last night and Vermont sausages on the side.
mhm.
Nice.
We had breakfast for dinner.
I
I
had
said I forgot
raisin.
to take stuff. You had Raisin Bran?
I had raisin bran last night.
Have you tried the Raisin Bran Crunch yet?
No,
It's good.
I'm good where I am. I'm
I
good.
love Raisin Bran and I like the Raisin Bran Crunch, but it's on the sweeter side because of the stuff that's in it than the regular Raisin Bran. But I only buy Kellogg's. I don't buy any other company. Which is funny.
Simon sloppy joes. That's just like ground meat with tomato sauce and stuff like that.
Onions and peppers.
Yeah, onions, peppers. I put jalapenos in mine, and then you put it on a hamburger bun or regular bread or something, and make a sandwich out of it. That's what it is. Pretty good, quick and easy and fast.
That's what I did for Valentine's Day for me and my wife.
Sloppy joes.
Yep, that's so we can go
Yeah.
cuddle after we eat that and
Why
pass
don't we
gas.
present it so let's present it so the Englishman can see what a sloppy Joe is. We can do pictures here.
I don't know if I got a video up on sloppy joes I made that were over the top sloppy joes they call them. I don't know if I got any. I didn't do pictures of this one.
Yeah, I'm presenting pictures down below if you want to look.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we are. And I do that. This.
Yeah. Click on the picture
Okay.
down below of the sloppy. There you go.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So these are sloppy joes. Basically, there's different styles. Some people put pickles on theirs. This one's got onions and peppers in it. Now that looks good. A sloppy joe cheese grilled.
Oh, that
That
does.
looks good.
with Texas toast.
There's a turkey joe too. But basically, this is what a sloppy joe is basically. Somebody put cheese on theirs. There's jalapenos, but with or is that pepper with regular pepper with turkey. I'm sorry, but this still it's spicy, but that still looks good. Here you go. A taco sloppy joe.
Oh, that's good. Heck, all of them are good.
Right? Sloppy Joe recipe. They have it in the can, but the can it's better to make your own. Find a good, easy recipe and make your own.
Yeah. Like I said, Simon, I got a video on it. And what I did was I just put 3 different types of bell pepper, the onion, the yellow, the orange, and the green, and put some onions in them. And, you can saute them or smoke them and then add it to your add your ground meat or add them to the ground meat once it's browned and go from there. It's not that hard to do.
There's red peppers
About an hour.
and onions.
Mm-hmm.
It depends what you want in it, what you
Yeah.
like. Do you like hot and spicy? Do you like peppers and onions? Like this is peppers and onions, red peppers and onions.
It's pretty good.
Hamburger meat. That's all it is. It's hamburger meat and sauce and spices and whatever you want to throw in there.
Yeah. For sure. I had
Ketchup.
mhm.
You can use canned sauce like spaghetti, not spaghetti sauce, but the canned sauce, the red sauce or whatever you want to call it, that some people make from scratch spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
And there's recipes all over the internet too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My son packed himself a sandwich to take with him over to because he's spending the night over there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I'm gonna bring some food. I'm like, I wouldn't even try to come back until after the storm passes.
Yeah.
And she said you can raid the refrigerator and see what you want to eat. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a pasta sauce, but it's not the ones in the jar. It's just sauce, canned sauce.
Yeah.
I know that over here we have Hunt's and we have Cantadilla and we have I think the whatever store brand that I think Aldi's even has like their own spaghetti sauce. I mean not sauce, spaghetti sauce.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hunt's. Yeah, they have it with jalapeno. You can add jalapeno. I'm not hot and spicy. I'm spicy enough on my own. I don't need to be hot and spicy food in my mouth. No.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got to get Gary one day or somebody to set Nightbot up for me so I can get y'all where y'all drop y'all's links. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Simon, you can definitely put cheese with it, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt.
I got some orange marmalade, so I want to do an orange marmalade chicken. Oh, I want to try that.
I cannot stand orange marmalade. Ugh,
You can't?
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But I know a lot of people do. So,
I like orange, like Eastern orange chicken. You know when you go to a buffet for Chinese food and it's got the orange chicken. I like getting that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And honey chicken. Honey sesame honey sesame orange sesame whatever.
Honey, anything, you can't go wrong.
True.
Period.
I know,
True.
Simon. I am too. Now they're making me hungry too. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we went and got orange marmalade and then we got like an orange stir fry. Because I'm waiting for the snow peas to be ready to put out at the market because I want to buy some snow peas and sugar snap peas and make a stir fry.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good, Des.
Yeah, it's really good. Actually, the kids make the stir fry. I get all the ingredients and tell them make it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sit at the stove anymore. So, and there's no room either for a walker in that galley kitchen.
Yeah.
No, last week I made a stuffed chicken breast.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I
that sounds delicious.
took
What do you
the
start with?
took the short end and got a fillet knife and cut it, and then got a mallet and mashed it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then put some. Let's see, we had ricotta cheese. It was right before trash day, so it was trying to use whatever that was
Right.
in there that I could get out, and we did that. And let's see, ricotta cheese, ham. I did Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese.
Sounds almost like chicken curry in blue.
Yeah, and put that I put that in the oven for a little bit. That came out pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Took some over to my
Sounds good.
parents so they could have some.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good, man.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, my family is cooking a lot for our parents now, so we all have our nights that we do the little bit of extra.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do that too for my aunt being she's gonna be coming home tomorrow sometime. So I want to make sure there's some food, some kind of food that we can cook, and bring her a plate so she doesn't have to worry about cooking or anything since she's disabled. You know, she'll be disabled for a little while, recuperating from hip surgery.
If you don't mind me asking, Des, how old is she?
We're 12 years apart, so she's 72, 73.
Gotcha.
She just turned 73. I'll be 61. So yeah.
Yeah, it's scary when they break a hip.
Yeah, she didn't break it. It's a ball. It's a ball joint and everything. Simon, you have a good night. Rest well, because I know it's getting late over there. It's like 5 hours ahead. I think it's like 7:45 over there.
Take care, Simon.
Take care, Sam. Thanks for coming in, bud.
Yeah, the ball joint and everything in her hip and everything is deteriorating. So, yeah. Plus, she's had colon cancer and had it. She was like stage almost 4, and they had to do surgery on her and stuff. Like over 15 years ago, 16 years ago, they did surgery on her, and they bypassed and whatever, so she didn't have to have a bag or anything, and she went through radiation and chemo. So that affects your bones as well as you get older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I just tell my parents that they're going to be the guinea pigs because I'm going to, my wife wants me to do some different dishes. She thinks that I guess we eat the same thing too often. And, I get it. You get kind of into a lull. And so I told my parents, I was like, y'all going to be my guinea pigs. And so that's when I did the baked ziti a few weeks ago and took that over to them. And that actually was pretty good.
There's a recipe I want to try. How to do, I think it was either chicken or beef in the crock pot with a block of cream cheese, Philly, and then taco seasoning. I mean, not taco seasoning, taco pepe picante sauce. Maybe it is taco seasoning too. Because I usually do it with the chicken. I do something different. I do it with the condensed milk. Condensed chicken soup. But instead of the soup, it's just the cream cheese, the seasoning, the taco seasoning, and the pepe picante sauce, and cook it and then put it in a shell. And it looks interesting, so I want to try it out because that's how I found that's how I found my chicken crock pot recipe that you guys have seen my short on.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for something easy I can just throw in the crock pot and we can walk away and stir or chop or blend with the mixer, because that way we can shred the chicken.
That is nice. The thing is with our crock pot, we like to do it on a Sunday so you can enjoy the day of that thing. You're just smelling it all day in your house. But yeah, I think probably for the last 4 years that pressure cooker has, that's become the go-to after work. So
I would love it if somebody would be like, here's a crock pot, I'll take your Instant Pot. Because my Instant Pot I used it once. It's just sitting in the cabinet. Buy me a crock pot or another slow cooker or whatever. I think mine's like a slow cooker more than which is basically like a crock pot. So I would take another one exactly like what I have and be like, here, take my Instant Pot because I hate that sucker. I hate it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know what the hype is about it. I'll go old school and go back to the slow cook and let it cook all day.
You can leave that vent open on an Instapot and use it as a slow cooker. Just put it on a slow cooker.
I've tried using that thing. I one time that turned me off. I tried making beans and it took all day and the beans are still not cooked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I don't know what I did wrong. I don't want to learn how to do it. I just want to get rid of it. That's a $90.
I absolutely love my pressure cooker.
Yeah, it does all of that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's the Instapot digits?
No, it's the Ninja. It's that, I think they call it like a Ninja Foodie 6-in-1. So you can, slow cook, you can pressure cook, you can saute, you can broil with it. You can, there's a lot of different functions. And, I saw it and usually it's like $200 a little over 200.
Yeah.
And I had made a comment to my wife that I wanted one, but I wasn't going to pay $200 for it. And
Yeah.
we were at Walmart, and I guess the new version was about to come out, so they were trying to get the old ones off the shelf, and I had it marked down to like $70, so I grabbed it. And
Yeah, that's what I paid for my Instapot, and it
And,
does some of that stuff.
yeah, so I like it. I mean, as long I can go home right now and take a frozen chicken and put that in the pressure cooker, and that thing is done and tender in about 2 hours. Just throw it on and throw in some water with it and let it go.
Yeah, I avoid that sucker like the plague. It's my arch enemy. Whatever you want. Arch nemesis, is that what it's called? That's what it is.
Do you have it? So you have that instead of Instapot digits?
The Ninja does a lot of everything that an Instapot does, plus a little more, depending on which one you got.
It's like an Instapot on steroids.
Pretty much. Mine does the steaming. Mine does the steaming, the rice, the pressure cooking. But I have a separate aroma rice that I love, so I cook my rice in that, and then I got the crock pot. So or the whatever it's called, the slow cooker. No, is it a crock pot? It's by crock pot, but it's a slow cooker. And I love it. I mean, I can just put the food in there, cook for the day, and then like an hour before dinner's ready or 40 minutes before dinner's ready, put the rice on, start it up, and when it's done, it goes to warm. And same with the other thing, it goes to warm, and it's like scoop and serve.
I saw a video on a guy that I'm subscribed to. He did a whole spaghetti in an Instapot, noodles and all. Noodles in there raw after he did his and everything. I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
When I do, let's see, if I do spaghetti, because at first my wife didn't. She's like, "Don't do the spaghetti in it," but I sautéed the onion, threw in the burger, and got that up, or cooked that up, and then you take the thing is with the noodles. You don't just throw the noodles in. You have to kind of stack them in different directions or they'll stick. And then you'll throw some butter, and then put your sauce in at the very end, close it. Man, that it's really good, actually. Really good. Of course, anything like that, the next day after you put it in the refrigerator tastes way better, but give it time to chill out with everything. And that's what's great about the crock pot, because it's chilling out with each other all day long. So I call it swimming and playing, but it's really good. And I've done chicken spaghetti in it as well. And that turns out pretty good. Not as good on top of the stove though, being able to boil your chicken and use some of that fluid for your broth. You can't beat that with chicken spaghetti. To me, that's what makes it.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out just a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Gary says pressure changes temps. It works with habit. HVAC as well.
Yeah, I do enjoy mine.
Like I said, if somebody had a crock pot or slow cooker, brand new, like mine, I would switch in a heartbeat. Here, have it. Let's switch.
The thing is, Des, I've got 4 crock pots at the house. I would switch out with you, and I think I have one still in a box up in the attic.
Yeah, mine's just sitting here. Mine's just sitting in the cabinet underneath and has not budged since I put it there after it was cleaned. And I know that some people had gotten it and it had theirs came with cookbook and other things. Mine came with nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there's a lot of stuff on the interweb that you can.
yeah, I looked. I'm like, yeah, no, I have no patience for that.
Yeah, some people make it. I think sometimes a little bit too difficult
Too
and
hard.
too involved,
Yeah,
and I don't think it really needs that.
yeah,
But no, I enjoy it. It's like I said, you can get a really nice meal really quick. So
yeah. My son just puts everything in the crock pot, turns it on, he goes back upstairs.
yeah,
So
nothing wrong with
I get
that.
home at 5 o'clock, it's ready. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My wife and I, we used to do roast on during the work week, and we would put that in early in the morning, come back to it. That was always nice. But
Yeah, nice
like I
and
said,
tender.
I like smelling that stuff in the house all day. I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me of being at mom's house,
Yeah,
growing up,
yeah. See,
smelling the food all day, and
I didn't have that in my house. And I have no sense of smell now. So for me, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Like I can't even smell if the house is dirty. If you have BO, there's garbage outside my door. I can't fire. Forget it. Can't smell smoke. Perfume. No, none of that.
is that because of the virus or?
No, it's a bad girl.
Gotcha.
Did it once and it burnt my nose out and never did it again and lost my sense of smell for it. So
I
and
see.
I just did one on each side. And the person I was with, he got it from the band members that he was managing. And I said, there's something wrong with this. It's not cut right, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no. I said, my nose is burnt. And some of them already have done it so bad they didn't know. And the other one had a broken nose, so he couldn't tell. Then after a while, the nose was all starting to hurt. And I'm like, told you.
Yeah. No. I don't know anything about that. I remember
It's
being
not
at a party. Remember being at a party, when I was younger and seeing it on a table and knowing what it was, and I
Yeah.
left. Didn't want
All
to
I
be
did for me
around it.
besides that is maybe talk like crazy. Like, you think I talk fast now? Huh?
I was about to say what?
I was a motor mouth, and I was up for like 2 days.
No, I'm not going to do
Yeah.
that to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
didn't
everybody
I
else is
drink when I was
different.
younger. I was too involved with sports to. I didn't want to mess any of that stuff up.
I wasn't into anything really. I just tried it, and I was like, okay, that's what it does for me. Whatever. And that was it. I never touched it again. You smoke a marijuana cigarette, and you fall asleep. That's me. One hit, I'm down. I'm gone. Put me to bed. So I was one of those lucky ones that did not get addicted. You know what I mean? It was like I tried it. That's it.
I'll have a few beers, but that's pretty much where it stops. So,
I've lost too many friends from heavy drugs.
yeah.
My boyfriend that passed away right before election in 2016, he used to be an addict, and I knew him when he was just a pothead. And then we had lost contact and reconnected, and he was sober from the time he was 32 until he took his life at 53, because he had cancer and he wanted to go out the way he wanted to go out. So he went and got some fentanyl and heroin and alcohol and did himself in. And the Vermont state trooper said he accidentally OD'd. I said, no, he didn't. He had cancer. He took himself. He took his life because he did not. He was so bad that he wouldn't have made it much longer. He was suffering so bad.
Yeah.
So
Sad.
yeah. I found out through them, and I had just talked to him like 3 days before, saying he told his boss he was moving down and everything, and then 3 days later, he died. So, yeah.
So yeah, Rob. I mean, if you are interested in pressure cooker, I would say take a pretty good look at that Ninja, and they've got what they call the. I don't have this one, but they have what they call the smart lid. Um, so I mean, with mine, you can air fry with it too. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I mean that's
You don't have one, Rob, right?
I've got an Instapot, but I'm running out of cabinet room to put more.
yeah,
And I would like to have more of a uh,
All in
all-in-one.
one.
Yeah,
yeah,
like 4 or 5 different uh,
right,
what you call it, appliances in one. Yeah,
yeah,
and take up less
I
room.
understand that.
yeah,
I have a beautiful KitchenAid mixer that was given to me,
Mm-hmm.
sitting in the cabinet. Because in my Cali kitchen, you've got so much cabinet and counter here, so much
Mm-hmm.
counter here, and a little bit on each side of the stove, and that's it. There's no
Mhm.
counter space
What's
and
that?
cabinet space.
A mixer?
got a
Kitchen?
You know those beautiful KitchenAid mixers?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was
yeah, they're
given to me
great.
by an
I
old
love
classmate.
mine.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love it, but I
I
can't
love
use
it.
it.
No,
Yeah.
but one of the reasons I bought the house that I have is the kitchen is gigantic, and you can have 5 adults in there working all at the same time, and it's got tons of counter space. And I've got a thing about not too many things being out on the counter. I like to because you can keep it clean a little bit easier,
Mhm.
and that's one of the places where my wife won't decorate too much, but.
Mhm.
Um, But yeah, I'm kind of like you, Rob. I like to get multi functions in one thing, so I don't have multiple. So
Yeah. I usually use my Instapot mostly for a rice cooker, but I need to
yeah,
do more for about it. I have done roast and stuff in the past, and I love it in there, and it cooks it good. And I've done beans in it and stuff like that, and they've turned out good. But I just need to use it more. I'm thinking about doing a playlist of just the Instapot recipes. But I
yeah,
like to cook more outside than I do inside.
yeah. And I
Well,
mean,
now that the weather's changing, and also
Mm.
being in the South, you can cook outside a lot more too.
Mhm.
South Carolina down, you can
Mm.
cook a lot more outside than you can inside up north. You know,
Mhm.
up north
I
is mostly
you know
inside.
you know what, Des? If I lived up north, I don't know if it would stop me. I really
Yeah,
don't. I
you'd be
really
out
don't.
there with your hat and gloves and your
Mhm.
Parker and everything and the
I
long
would.
johns.
I
Mhm.
would. And I would cook more outside. I mean, I cook outside quite a bit, but
Yeah,
Mhm.
um, my wife doesn't always like to have smoky taste with all of her food, and so
Mhm.
that's why you try to do a little bit more inside. But no, I don't think that would stop me. I don't really think that would stop me. Heck, a lot of things haven't stopped me so far. And when it snows
Mhm.
around here, that's to me some of the best damn time to get out there and cook.
yeah, because you
Mhm.
got hot from the grill. I can
Mhm.
understand that.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
wife, she picks on me. Sometimes I'll go out there 30, 40 degrees out there barbecue, and she said, "What are you crazy?" I
Yep.
said, "No, actually, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than do it in a 110-degree heat index.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I can understand that.
I can bundle up. I can't take too much off.
Right. Right. That's exactly right. Well, I
Become a
can, and I have, but those days are long gone compared to.
yeah.
I remember. Oh my God, this happened. I bought my house,
Mhm.
and how did this all work? I ended up locked out of my house, butt naked, and I remember, and I'm sitting there. I mean, no access to phones or anything. It's not like I could go over to a neighbor that I just moved in. It had been like a week, and I'm sitting over there going, okay, what window am I going to bust out?
Oh man,
And so I remembered, I was
excuse
like,
me.
the side window, I think that was unlatched. I think that was unlatched. Now, the bad thing about that window or that side of the house it's wide open to everybody in the neighborhood. I mean, just it opens right up. You know, there's hardly any trees, and I've got a bunch of trees behind the house, you know, but I got in. I jumped in, and I remember when I got in, the dog that I had, you know, he could hear me doing all this thing. He's over here licking on my face as I'm trying to climb into the window, and I sat there and waited for the cops. You know, I was like, someone's gonna talk about this big white butt going through a window.
That's funny.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, I was down at College of Charleston and was over at my buddy's house one night, and we were talking. There were a couple girls there, and you know, college, you didn't have a lot of money, so you did whatever you had to do. And the girls made a comment about, I bet you won't streak around the block. It was downtown. I was like, you want to bet? And she put $20 down, and before that $20 hit the table, my drawers were down to my ankles, and I'm stepping out of it. And I go run around. It was a Saturday night. That was nothing. But now I'm worried about my, you know, jumping into my own house because I locked myself out. I can't remember. I can't remember how the door would just like shut on you, just slowly shut. And you know, the thought was I can get outside and get this. No one will see me real quick. And then all of a sudden I hear click, click. And I was like, oh shit. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The lock of doom.
Yeah.
The lock of doom.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I did. The whole backyard, you could see me just, if someone was watching me, they were like, I've got a crazy neighborhood. He's strolling in his backyard just butt naked.
Let's see. Ryan Holly'all's on.
Just tell them it's a new method of barbecuing.
Oh, great. It's now like Pensacola area. Making its way.
Oh, boy. I'm hoping it fizzles out before it gets to y'all. I really hope it does.
And we're going to get, Tallahassee's going to get hit. And the worst part is we have a full day of clinic tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's still orange like crazy. It's still orange.
Tornado watch. It's still tornado watch. It's out towards Pensacola, Destin, the western panhandle of Florida.
On radar, does it still like a bow echo?
I don't know.
Because that's what it did to us. It was a giant bow echo.
I'm just watching Ryan, so I don't know. I don't understand this. Just at the red field, the big storm is like, and it's.
Yeah, I'm on the radar. I see that red that you were talking about. Because we're supposed to get strong storms tomorrow, but not
shaped like a boomerang. And inside that boomerang is where all them tornadoes is at.
Yep, and that's
guess what?
Right now.
Yeah. But it looks like it's going up a little bit when they just let it go a second ago. You can see it going up like this a little bit, but I don't know how it's going to be coming across the panhandle.
Let's see, the bad weather that was supposed to hit us yesterday went north of us, and I went, phew, God. Well, there was a second line that come through
behind
that regenerated in that unstable air, and that's what we got. And it was the equivalent of what they got yesterday up north.
Yeah. If you look at it, he just zoomed out and back in and out again a little bit. So you can see where Panama City is, and it's coming east towards us now. But I'm just wondering about. I'm just wondering how it's gonna go up towards Dothan, because I can see it like towards Dothan, Montgomery, and then across to Albany, Georgia, and then us. So I don't know how this is gonna. But I don't drive when it rains.
I try not
I don't drive when it rains. I've got I got hit in a 3-car accident. I was the car in the middle. You think I'm going to
Oh.
be in my car when it's raining out there again? Like, no. And that wasn't even bad rain.
I don't blame
The
you.
idiot behind me was not paying attention.
Or somebody hydroplanes and gets into you.
She wasn't paying attention because she was going. And that road is 35 miles per hour, and people like to go 55, 60 on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's right in the college zone area because there's a couple of college apartments or not apartments, but like a whole complex of apartments, not just like a little building.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna have to run here, Rob. And Des,
Yeah.
stay safe, stay alert, stay aware. Hopefully, you don't
Thanks.
lose any power. And
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my phone charged that way. If I lose power, I can still keep in touch with y'all. I have a little power block too that's already charged, so I
Yeah.
can let you guys know that we're okay or without power or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Stay safe, Des. I'll tell you what. I'm hoping that for some reason it loses steam before it gets to y'all. Cause
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that it starts like fizzling, you
yes.
know, and it's not going to cause the damage that it's thinking it's causing, thinking of causing what it's caused already. Because my house is not insured inside. Outside, yes. Inside, no. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rob, I think I told you a Camp Chef earlier. It's a char griller that I have for the offset. Yeah.
Oh, char grill. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's good. That's good, man. Yeah,
so
I'm gonna get me one eventually. I'm looking at the G2, if not the G2, Old Country, or I might be get a. I really want a Lone Star grill, but golly, $3,000.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
which one I'm talking about, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Man, I told my
Yeah.
wife, I said, that's a midlife crisis. I said, most men buy a Corvette or a sports car. I said, I'm going to buy a Lone Star charcoal
oh, the
grill.
show in New Orleans. No, Santa Rosa County, Florida. Tornado
Uh-huh.
came through
Oh, sorry, Des. Go ahead.
on
Mhm.
Ryan. They're showing the tornado damage in Santa Rosa County, Florida,
Come
which is
already.
like way out towards the Panhandle, way out towards like Louisiana, Mobile, that area.
Mhm.
Well, there's a way around this, Rob. You can
Mhm.
buy something like that because if I
Mhm.
did, and my wife, oh, you got another one, I would say it was either that or I was going to use all the money and buy more Weber kettles. So, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, it's. I
Mm.
figured I'd just get one this time.
It's in. That's in. That's good logic there. I like that.
Yeah, well, I always
Mhm.
try to think about how I can still win, baby. How
Yep.
I win.
Think outside the box. Mhm.
That's exactly right. But all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off. Everyone have a good rest of the day. If I don't see you later on
You
another
too.
show.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the support, man.
Absolutely, always fun.
All right. You stay safe, man. Yeah. So it's heading y'all's way, huh?
Yeah.
Coming.
They're showing a lot of flooding areas that are marked off with the sheriff's department marking off roads so that you can't go through because of some flooding as well as the storm damage from it. And
Mhm.
then, yeah,
Mm.
tell
Yeah.
her this old thing has been back here. I just haven't used it in a long time. Huh? You lost me, Simon.
Mm.
Let's
Uh-huh.
see. Northern Kentucky looks nice. Santa Rosa, California. I'm sorry. Santa Rosa, Florida is pouring rain. Washington County, Alabama is pouring rain. Seidel, Slidell, Louisiana. I think that's where that damage was. Part of the damage was Slidell.
Mm-hmm.
Rob's new Lone Star Grill.
Wish I could work a promotional deal with Chris and get me one, but that'd be
I
pretty
want a
cool.
griddle. A griddle's on my wish list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have my 2-burner stove and my griddle for when the storm happens. I've got ways to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want a good generator that I can just plug in, solar powered. I can plug in my refrigerator to, and a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, it's not. It's got the storm chasers in 6 areas. One area is beautiful. Like, I don't know why it's showing that area.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh, I'm looking through my security cameras right now. Wind's picked up a little bit. I don't know if there's. I don't think there's a second line coming through. I don't think anyway for us. But
It's showing Slidell, Louisiana. So
uh-huh.
if you're west of that, it's not showing anything on the radar.
Oh, okay.
But if you're more towards the Gulf and Mobile, that area, that's roughly where it looks like it's in that.
Mm-hmm. Vicinity. Mm-hmm.
It's to the coast, of course. You're in southern Louisiana, you know the coast.
Mm-hmm.
But the big red part of it shows
Uh-huh.
Gulfport and then swinging up to Pensacola and Destin.
Mm-hmm.
The rain's just now hitting Santa Rosa, which is is east of Destin. So it's now coming. It's now coming.
No, man, they're still showing bad weather over by Dallas. That must be one heck of a low. You see that? When you zoom
Not on that one. Not on that. It's not showing me that on his site.
see if I can bring it up here. See that there?
Oh
That's a
yeah,
heck of a low right there.
secondary. Yeah.
It's plumb over in Dallas still, some of it. It's
All right. Let
going
me bring up.
north of us, thank God. But
I have a really crappy weather app on this phone that came with it.
mhm.
So let's see what it says.
You got an Android or an iPhone?
Yeah, I got an Android.
Android.
Yeah. Tornado watch. Okay. Let's see. Hey,
Man,
what are you showing me here?
I didn't know Vivar makes a generator. That's cool. Huh.
All right, let's see. Windy.
Make everything now, don't they? Mhm.
See on me? Yeah, it's San Antonio and Houston area now. Austin, San Antonio, Houston. It's showing. Oops, come on. Swing around. Thank you. Yeah, it's now hitting Dallas
Yeah.
and Waco.
Wow. Oh,
All the way up to Oklahoma City.
I think
That back end.
go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that back end is all the way up there. Making its way up to Missouri, Springfield, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Shreveport, Louisiana.
Wow.
That's that back end of storm, not the front end. The front end is now all the way over to go ahead. Where'd it go? It's now hitting Crestview, Destin, Santa Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like it's going up this way, like it's swinging up towards Alabama. But again, this winds can change, so who knows?
Yeah. So much unstable air there.
Yeah, you got the Gulf Coast. It's like you don't know what's going to happen. how the wind's blowing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I ain't had bad weather like
No,
that. in a long
Slidell
time.
got hit.
Slidell
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, there's damage. They're showing it right now on Ryan.
It's not any casualties, is it?
I haven't heard anything yet, but there's a guy talking.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's got a badge on his shirt, but I don't know what he is. And his name Jay Morris over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's some kind of law enforcement or EMT, something.
Mm-hmm.
Fire department, I don't know. But they're panning, they're showing, and trees down, roof tiles, roofs down, flooding. So who knows right now?
Yeah. Wow. People.
Yeah, don't know.
Uh-uh-uh.
Go back to Ryan. I mean, beside my phone, that's where I was watching. It was on Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Uh-uh.
Sorry, Al, I'm not at your live. I'm hanging out with the guys over here. I don't feel like watching them build a model. Hey,
Oh, shoot.
I'm just being honest. He's a good guy and all, but watching somebody sit there and build a model is not entertaining.
Uh-huh. Wow. My cousin just come on Facebook
Yeah.
3 hours ago and said they had 90 to 100-mile-an-hour wind in southwest Lake Charles. And that wasn't but about maybe 10, 15 minutes from where I was this morning. I
Wow.
thought it was high. Golly. I mean, Des, I thought it was going to turn my truck over.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. The
Anyway.
winds, they're
Mhm.
bad. And I'm going to be calling my cousin later. I'm going to be like, if it's raining tomorrow, I'm not coming.
Mhm.
I'm not coming in the rain. I don't know how the storm's going to be. I am not risking myself and this car to try to get to work.
No.
She's literally like 10 minutes up the road, if that.
Yeah.
5 minutes up the road. I'm like on the other side of town with college kids and idiots that don't know how to drive.
I tell you what, if I knew what I was going to go through this morning, Walmart would have just waited on my wife to be at work. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I'm just glad I did my errands and got out.
Mhm.
I don't have to go back to get gas until Friday or Saturday, so I got plenty of food in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. We got that railroad festival this weekend, and I'm glad. I'm not. If we had to have it, I'm glad it happened now. Than them getting all that stuff set up for that railroad festival, and then all that
Yeah.
debris all over town.
I'm just hoping there's no damage in that area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's another thing you have to think about too. It's like transportation, coming into town, out of town. Is there damage there? Will other people, if there's going to be other people coming from outside for this event, that's part of the event, will they be able to get there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot when it comes down to an event. You don't know what's going to happen or where people live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the way the storm is looking,
Mm-hmm.
go back and throw that radar back up there. It was showing it going all the way up towards Birmingham.
Yeah, it's a big,
It's a big one. It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Now and then they show it again. It's showing like up to Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
They keep on changing the map and the radar and everything else.
Yeah. Let me see. Right. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's quite a bit. Yeah. See up there? Oh yeah. It's it's a monster. But yeah.
Yeah, they're showing like wind tunnels and stuff like that happening above the storm to the west. That was part of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
coming from behind. So it's not. It's going to be a little while yet.
Yeah. Was y'all able to see any of the eclipse?
I stayed in the house. I couldn't get out.
That's
I was at the cottage, so my
Yeah.
cousin did it and showed me pictures and stuff. But I didn't want. I told him. I said if I step outside of this cottage with my
Mhm.
walker, I'm not going back inside.
Mm-mm.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary, what's going on?
Doing good, thank you. I hope all is well with you. We're just watching the storm on Ryan Hall, y'all, because I'm in northern Florida and it's headed this way. But yeah, so I'm gonna double check with my cousin, make sure, and say, hey, if it's gonna be raining tomorrow, I'm not coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to play secretary. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, you work with J. Mary?
I'm
Or
sorry.
do you work with J. Mary?
No, no.
Or not now. No. Mm. Yeah.
No, but I know my cousin. She's gonna be like, what? I'm like,
Um,
yeah, you've got your man's truck, okay? You don't have to drive your yellow Mustang that can sit in the garage of your house. You've got your man's truck. I've got the Kia. I'm not the Kia. The Hyundai Tucson with the everything is going to hell in a handbasket with, and you're closer than I am.
yeah. Yeah.
You can get there faster than me. Because I usually go in at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go in at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then people don't come in until 9. So
Mm-hmm.
I go early, set up, turn on the lights, get the charts pulled, grab the phone calls,
Mm-hmm.
scan anything that needs to be scanned, do a birth certificate if their baby was born. So I do a lot of things early.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining cats and dogs in West Central Arkansas.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Just heard a warning.
Uh-oh.
Shiloh, Rome, Willard, wherever that is. I couldn't tell which state that was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's Louisiana or Arkansas.
Mm. It's still pretty cloudy over here. Mhm. Mm. Let's see here. Oh.
They were hit by a massive tornado.
Where's that at?
I think I thought I saw Arkansas, but I mean not Arkansas, Oklahoma, but don't
Mm-hmm.
quote me. They were watching from their house because the way the tornado was going a different direction, but it swung around and came back and got them.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh no, no.
Oh,
Mm.
Ohio. Another person, Russell Point, Ohio. All the way up in Ohio.
Wow. From that same storm? Dead gone.
I don't know if it's this storm or the storm right before it.
Hmm.
Because there was a
Yep.
storm too,
Straight up.
remember?
Yeah. Man, that other one must have went way up. Man. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hope there's no casualties over that way. Just golly. It's a monster.
Yes, I'm watching Ryan Hall right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of them's in Florida right now, giving weather report. Um, one of his people.
Yeah, that Ryan Hall, is he a storm chaser or are he a
Well,
meteorologist?
he used to be a meteorologist, and
Uh-huh.
now he manages it in he manages in his own like studio, and then he's
Oh,
got like 6 storm chasers. Then they
oh,
all report back to. They're all a big team. They
hmm.
yeah, 1.78 million subscribers.
Wow. So
He's a
he's
big
doing a live chat right now on YouTube.
yeah yeah.
What's his channel called, Des?
Ryan Hall, y'all. I'll grab it right now at the live, and I'll post it right now in the chat.
Okay.
I go to him for weather.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. If you talk to a lot of YouTubers, who they
Mm-hmm.
watch on YouTube for weather, it's him.
So he covers all states, huh? Pretty much.
Yeah, especially like from Texas this way, he
Uh-huh.
covers. I don't know about the other way. I mean, if there's a storm, he'll report, but most of his storm chasers are this way, and if he's got a team that way, he'll report that way as well. But I've been watching him on and off for a few years now.
So he covers Louisiana too, huh? Cool.
Hmm
I start watching him.
Yeah, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Central Midwest over.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh wow, the All Squad. All of us gave $20,000 to help them begin the recovery process in Ohio.
Awesome.
So when people donate, it goes towards a fund. Like right now, they have a fund going. I think they had a fund going. Hold on,
Mm-hmm.
they had a fund when his channel comes back up and it's him up here. Right now, I
Mm-hmm.
think he's taking a break,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still live. They have a thing up like if you want to donate. So all the money that they get is to pay the people the helping and to donate the storm chasers and to donate.
Cool. I'm
Yeah,
glad you're raising money.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is, Stephen. It is sad. Nobody should have to go through that.
He covers the West. He covers California, but not as much, not as good stuff going on in the West as far as
Mm-hmm.
weather, except for when it snows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's mostly like Midwest this way is where a lot of the storms, seem to come from.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I gotta turn the camera off. I got the whistle.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Hey, Serena, you might have to look at this. I'm not doing anything, but it's loose and it's trying to come out of the bottom. See how loose it is?
Don't move. You're not supposed to move it as it's moving. Oh, boy. Oh,
Yeah, they try to raise money for victims of tornadoes, whether it be food, toys, clothing, because the kids lose everything and then they're bored.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad they do all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Snowstorms in New England are rough, for
Yeah.
sure. I know. I lived there for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
I was pregnant with my daughter, and we had an April Fool's Day snow,
Mm-hmm.
1997. And let me tell you, I couldn't walk to my job, which was literally 3 blocks around the corner from my house. The
Golly.
snow was so high. I lived in a brownstone. You know how you see the New York brownstones with the tall stairs and everything? Well, you
Mm-hmm.
couldn't see the stairs. They were covered in snow. And then, of course, if you step on it, it gets slick and becomes like almost like putting water and soap on trash bags and sliding across. You know
Yeah.
how kids would do that? Well, that's how slick it would get, where you would slide. Well, I was not going down 20 or 30 stairs that are concrete and brick, pregnant with my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
The snowstorm. It was just no way.
Yeah.
And
97.
the
That's
blizzard of
when we had
78.
ours. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we had the blizzard of back in the day we had the big blizzard of 78, and we had
Mm-hmm.
no place to put snow. Our town was closed for over a month. We were running out of groceries at the little grocery store and everything. Yeah,
Wow.
we took our sleds and we put boxes on them. Like we made like some kind of a box system so that we could drag it behind us on our sled and our cross country skis. And we
Mm-hmm.
cross country ski to the store to try to bring back a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk or whatever we can get,
Mm-hmm.
that was still available.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to wait for the National Guard to come into our town and dig us out. And of course, being an old historic town, the roads are narrow and you got cars parked on two sides and a small street in between. You have to figure out how not to hurt cars underneath all that snow that you can't see. And the
Yeah.
highways were totally covered in snow. Couldn't see the cars buried underneath. People had to abandon the cars. It
Oh,
was crazy. Situate, the town of Situate, was all covered in ice and the seawater. Like the
mm-hmm.
first floor of every house, cars were covered. They were all buried underneath sea ice and salt water. It was
Yeah.
just crazy, crazy,
Oh,
crazy.
no, man. That's something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ryan, when Ryan gets going, he's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Now they're showing something for tomorrow. No, the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Severe weather outlook Monday, April 15th, 2024. And they're showing part of Texas, Oklahoma,
Darn, they're getting another round.
Missouri. Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know if we get another round, but they're showing something, some kind of storm that will possibly happen on tax day next Monday.
and where's that at in Texas?
It's
No.
like how Texas goes like this, right?
Yeah.
It's like up here
Mm-hmm.
towards I think what's that Kansas? What's above Texas? Oklahoma? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Texas above Kansas above Oklahoma. So right where Oklahoma is, like right in
Mm.
that area zone.
Are they showing it
And then
coming
going towards Missouri. No, they're just showing. They weren't showing basic. They were
down?
showing like this little oval and then outskirts, like a light. You know what I mean? So it's an outlook we don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's a week, not even a week away, but that's
Yeah.
what.
Like
Thursday,
it happened.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days away.
Yeah.
I count well in my hand.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
it's quite a bit of ways, thank God.
Wait a minute. What time do you have to go get your wife? You have to leave now?
3 o'clock. I'm
38.
fixing to leave. Yeah, I'm fixing to
No,
leave.
okay. I forget that you're central. I'm like looking. I'm like, wait a minute. What time do you have to leave? Because you have to go pick up your wife. So it takes time to go get there. Get in
Yeah.
the car. Get
Yeah,
whatever.
you're an hour ahead of us, huh?
Yeah.
You're 38. We're
Mhm.
2:38 over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Part of the Panhandle is Western, Central, and the rest of us is Eastern. It's like when you hit Mariana, Florida, it
Mm-hmm.
goes from Central to Eastern, like right around that area,
Yeah.
which is like 45 minutes from here, an hour from here. Oh my goodness! Excuse me.
J. Mary. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got a stand-up cylinder type uh smoker that does charcoal. That's what you got, J. Mary. Hey, DJ, what's
Hey,
up, dude?
DJ. Ryan's getting ready to go soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan,
Come on for a little
Ryan,
while.
Rob is getting ready to go soon. Ryan is still going to be there doing a wet
Ryan's still, Ryan's still on location.
Ryan's still on location in the studio. And I'm glad DJ's down there because I know DJ is laughing his butt off, making fun of me at the moment because I called you Ryan instead of Rob.
Yeah, he's having a good laugh
Oh, yeah,
about
he
that.
is.
To you.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What the heck is that? Loading tornado watch layer
Oh yeah, I
on the
just
weather
got another
channel.
warning. Mm-hmm.
Go back up there.
Mm.
Ooh.
Y'all still getting warnings?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It's so hard to predict, you know. It's like I got to pay attention to this. As of 4:10, it's still showing like
Mhm.
over by Crestview, Destin, but it's moving up. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to come east towards us,
Mm-hmm.
like the worst of it, or we're just going to get the lighter, the light green, the rain.
Okay, Jay Mary, I appreciate you coming by and supporting my
You have a great
channel.
day.
You be careful, stay safe out there.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
and then I don't know if you can see the blue dot, but you see the blue dot?
Oh shoot, wrong way. Wrong way.
You look great.
Yeah.
You see where the blue dot is in the
Yeah.
like the circle, and then you can see
Yeah.
the edge of the storm. So that's where we are.
Yep. Hey DJ. Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
I tell you? Didn't I tell you? He's gonna make fun of me now that he's up here.
Oh,
I knew he was gonna do that. And I know DJ very, very well. Tornado wash issued. We're still at it.
Yeah, definitely does like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is this the last one?
You
Okay.
knew once you said that I was coming up. So,
We have flood watch.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Is our county in it?
Mm-hmm.
No, our county's not in it yet.
Hmm.
alright.
Wakulla, Gadsden, which are all like right around us. No, there it is. It's there. Okay, it's there. North Walton, South Walton, Washington and Georgia, including the following areas of Baker Hill. I'm sorry, Baker, Ben Hill, Barron, Thomas, Tift, Turner, Worth. So I don't know what Thomasville. We have moments from coming from Thomasville and Valdosta, Georgia,
Yeah.
until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding, especially in urban and low-lying areas. This may also result in excessive runoff and lead to flooding of rivers, creeks, and streams, which we have around here. I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. Wind advisory until let's see, wind from 7 p.m. Central this evening until 1 o'clock tomorrow. Gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects. Yeah, I brought in some of the stuff that I have usually outside.
Do
Um,
y'all flood real easy, Des, or no?
no, I'm lucky. I have like a step up, so we're good. And they just worked on our road a little bit, and there was a hole in the ground, and the city had done that damage from the street over, but we had to pay for it out of our HOA, which was not fair. So I think they opened up the storm drain that was there. They opened it up because we had one on this side and one on this side, but our road was still getting flooded. This one they had put concrete in, but they did not close it all the way, so some water could get in there. This one would get clogged up by the leaves that are along the edge, and we would have to go out in storms and stuff and clean it. Well, I can't go out anymore. First of all, being disabled. Second of all, with all my open wounds on my legs from
Yeah.
my disability, it's not good for me to be out there because I'll be in the hospital.
Yeah.
You'll all have to watch me from the hospital bed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
so I'm hoping when they fix that hole, they expanded that storm drain or opened the storm drain so
Yeah.
that we can get the road cleared off more because our road gets flooded, and it gets
Yeah.
all the way almost all the way up to the front tire of my car, and I have a little incline, so it
Yeah.
comes all the way up to my little front of my car. I've
Wow.
had it even past that up onto my front walk,
Wow.
but I'm a step up in, so I'm okay in that regard. It's
Mhm.
just I don't want it to get to that point. You know what I mean? Some
Exactly.
people are a little bit lower and on our street, and some
Mhm.
people are a little bit higher on our street. But
Mhm.
people park where they're not supposed to park, and so their front end is going to be stuck in the water, and they're going to
Mhm.
have water in their engines and their electric, and they're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Mhm.
Mm.
So yeah, so that's what I'm hoping that's not going to happen. But if need be, my car is up as close to my little built-in flower bed that I think I'll be okay in that regard.
Mhm.
So it's
Nice.
just seeing if this because this will be the first big storm after they fixed it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see how the street drains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, power line. It looks like a power line down, or it's definitely a tree down, but it also looks like power line down. The whole house or whatever is gone. A tree on top of a truck. Wow. The whole second floor is gone, or whatever that is gone on that place.
Mm.
Mm.
All open, water damage. Oh, man, oh man, oh man.
Mhm. Mm. Man. Mm. Mm.
Just watching Ryan just blows my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a hotel or what. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
it looks like it might be a motel hotel.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a motel hotel, I think.
Wow.
Cool.
Mm. Mm.
No, not cool. Well,
No.
see,
No.
people living in that hotel, staying there, and now it's like damaged. The cars
Yeah.
are trashed.
Mm.
Trees are on top of their cars. It's like, no.
Mhm.
All right. It
Yeah.
is 3:47. He's going to be leaving us shortly.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
that
so
a Pitbull song?
they're doing drones, huh? They're doing drone coverage,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Probably the only
Mm.
way they could get in there. Probably.
Mm.
Wow, man, look what it did to that building.
Yeah.
Wow.
And see
Oh.
all the flooding in the back and stuff, too?
Mhm. Man, that's
Yeah.
so. They'll have to
That
demolish that.
business is like gone. Something builders,
Yeah. Yeah. That's something.
tin roof. It looks like a tin roof. Totally.
Mhm.
Which one is a Pitbull song, Simon? Where's Paul?
The pit bull song.
Yeah. Where's Paul? I'm going
Yeah.
to bring out my Google map because I
Uh-huh.
don't know where some of these towns are. Holt, Florida.
Uh-huh. Well.
Let's see. Holt, Florida.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm,
That is between Milton and Defuniak Springs.
mhm.
Okay, it's above Eglin Air Force Base in Niceville. Okay,
All
it's
right.
past Pensacola, it looks like.
Mhm.
Yeah, hotel room, Simon.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I want to know, like, if they're in Florida, I want to know, like, where in Florida they're at and where the storm is at.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Slidell, Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
that they're showing the drone footage from.
Man, ain't too far from us. Good little ways, couple hours.
Still, it's still close enough.
Yeah, still close enough.
Yeah.
Exactly. But guys, I got to get off of here and get myself loaded up and stuff. Get my dog loaded up and go get my wife. So I
Yeah, and I'm
appreciate
gonna
y'all.
go. I'm gonna go tell the boss lady, aka my cousin, if it's raining tomorrow, I'm not coming in.
Well, y'all stay safe out there, guys. If
I
it's too
will.
bad, stay in that.
Right.
I've got my
Better off
phone. So if I need to
on that
get
road.
online or message people, I'll message and say, "Hey, let everybody know I'm okay," in
Well,
YouTube or whatever.
do you have my phone number? I'll email
Put it
you
in
my.
private. Put it in private.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
just us see it. Me, you, and GJ see it. So put it in private.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I. Oh shoot! I probably ain't got it because I don't have my YouTube.
No, you do it in StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how it says comments and then next it says private chat.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, okay, I got you. All righty. That way you can text me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You got it? Should now.
I'm getting it right now. I'm just first. I'm putting your name in here.
You see it too, huh, DJ?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody else in chat sees it but us three.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll work.
Three 7. I'm singing. I'm not matching that number. La 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 la. All right, let me double check. Oop, something's not supposed to be there. Back it out of there. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna put mine in there for you.
Okay. Appreciate it. Let me go back over to
Yeah, no, it put mine in private as well, so
Okay, I'll put yours in too.
Okay.
Give me a second. I gotta go down to the YouTube section.
Mm-hmm.
I have everybody down. YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I hate is that it does not put in alphabetical order.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Let me see here. I got people saved in favorites.
Phone died. I was gonna take a picture of it. My phone died.
Oh man.
Yeah. See what I can do.
You got a pen handy?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll write it down right here.
I'm putting TJ's as a second number, okay?
Okay. Okay. Let me let's see what I've got on here. Okay. Oh.
See what you guys miss when you hang down below?
yeah.
Phone numbers being passed around.
Okay. It's the second one you said, Des?
The second one is DJ's. The top
Okay.
one is mine.
Okay.
I went to Trader's today too, so I got myself some pistachios, almonds, sweet mango slices, dehydrated, and apricots. So I was happy
Well, that sounds good.
to go with my junk food,
Yeah. Nice.
which is this is one of my junk foods reasons. I love these.
Oh man. What's that,
And
chocolate
it's,
covered something?
it is chewy chocolate caramel covered in rich European chocolate. And it's
Oh,
good. It's good when it's on the softer side, not on the like melty side, but on the softer side. And it's
uh-huh.
chewy, and it's just got that flavor that
Was
I
that
love
dark chocolate kind
it.
of?
Yeah.
Oh, I might
Yeah.
be able
Nice.
to have that being
Dollar
diabetes.
Tree. Dollar Tree is where they have them.
Oh man, I got Dollar Tree less than 2 miles from my house.
Yeah, and it's like I forgot where I went. Where was I today? I went somewhere. They were charging me. They wanted to charge me $1.38. I'm like, I'm glad I got him at the Dollar Tree for $1.25.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All
Exactly.
right, now we got phone numbers exchanged. It's 5 minutes till. You got to go get your honey.
Yep. I better go do that. Thank y'all
Mm.
for coming on and
Bye,
supporting me and
Steven and
everything.
Simon.
Thank
Bye,
All right.
everybody
TJ.
in the chat.
Bye,
Yeah.
Rob.
Bye,
Appreciate it, guys. I'll see y'all later. I got to go get my wife from work, and I might. I know I'll be on probably tomorrow sometime, and
I might be here, or I might be at the car, depending on what the boss lady says.
so
Yeah.
y'all stay safe out there with this storm and everything. So
We'll
yeah.
try.
All
All
right. See you later, Des.
Bye, honey.
Appreciate it.
right. Bye, guys.
All right, bye, DJ.